Welcome, everybody. Episode 5, Black and Talkative. We back again. My boy Chris. What's going on, my brother? How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good, man. Just shit. Every time I be on the move, that's crazy. That how y'all doing today? Everybody good?
Shit, help.
Damn.
Everybody out there doing good. Hell yeah. Everything good today, though. What's going on tonight, though? What you want to.
Oh
I
man,
kept the joint
we could
down there,
talk
too.
about
I wrote the joint down, too.
what thing? The topic.
The four joints you sent me, I wrote them down so I can remember it.
Yeah. So damn, I was trying to. Is there any way I could send somebody this link? I need to send somebody wanted to watch the podcast, but I can't even. I
You
don't
can
even.
send up the link.
Shit. I don't want to go. But my other phone, I don't even know. That shit is upstairs. Let me go
I said, yeah,
grab
you
my
can send
other
them the other. You can send them the link on there.
phone. What is this shit? Let me see. I'm trying to look for this shit. I'm gonna just send them. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. No, I said the
I can share
should
the
I?
link right here. I can still share it.
Yeah, just send it to me so I can share it. Bitch.
Let
I'm
me share it
saying.
right now. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna share it.
But you want me to get started? What we gonna talk about and everything like that? Just introduction and everything. I need to get some better.
Yeah, I got you. Dad, you good? You hold on. Let me send it to you. I just sent it to you. You got it? That shit froze up on me, boy. You can hear me? You gotta come back, bro. Your shit froze up. We out there tonight. We got a couple of viewers out there, motherfucker, tonight. You gotta get back in here, Chris. My boy shit done froze up, man. We got a couple of viewers out that motherfucker, and that shit done froze up. Bear with me for a minute, y'all. Bear with me, please, please. All right, there you go. He back. There you go. I'm like,
All
yo, we got
right.
a couple of viewers up this motherfucker. I'm like, come on, boy, you gotta get back up this motherfucker.
So we gonna start. What you wanted to start? What was that first topic I sent you?
Why is the
So I
youth
can
turning away from religion?
yeah.
We'll kick it off with that.
So good Wednesday, y'all. That's a good question. Why do you think? And then I'll elaborate. I want to ask you that question, and then
You want to
I'll
ask me that
elaborate
question?
from. Yeah. Why do you think the youth turning away from religion? And then I'll
Um,
elaborate from.
truthfully, like I said, truthfully, I think people in general is turning away from religion overall because like they see the things that's going on today with religion.
Mm,
Like, they see like it's like a money grab. Um, like what else I could think about? It's a money grab. Like people is still they still preaching that you gotta make sure you get to church, you give your tithes, and you're gonna be rewarded in the end of life. Like, and I think that message is getting outdated now. People is getting tired of that because people out here starving, and you see other people walking around with certain things and doing certain events. So I guess the message is getting really outdated now with that with the religion. And then like people is breaking down Christianity with like being, oh, it's a white Christianity, black Christianity. Like I be asking them sometime, explain that to me.
yeah. So just to elaborate, why I asked that topic is because I was talking to a young boy the other day. He was 23 years old, and
Yeah.
he was like, I go to church and everything, and right now he in church and shit like that. And I was just and he 23, and he was like, I'm the first person in my family to get baptized and shit like that. So I was just asking him, I'm like, what made you turn to God? Because there's not too many kids your age, that even on that type of time and shit like that. So that's why
You
I
said
was asking him.
at 23?
Yeah, yeah, 23 and stuff like that,
Yeah,
or
that
even
is, yeah.
younger. So I asked him, I said, what's what made you turn to that and shit like that? And he was saying, you know, I guess the other kids around him, like all his friends and stuff, what they was doing, like he don't smoke weed, he don't drink liquor, and he's 23, and he said all his friends and shit, what they was doing, they was just out there bugging out, wilding and shit. So, so it got me even asking the question to myself because I think it's the parents, because I don't even teach my kids about Jesus and shit like that and things like
Mm.
that. So when I say why you think the kids is turning away from religion, I think is the parents.
Shit. What's up? What's up, the Cooper?
The Cooper DeShawn. That sounds like somebody played for the Eagles.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel you on that, man. But like I like I said, to me, I just think it's all of like to divide us as
And then
human
and then
beings
and
with like
then
with
and then
the
the
all the
kids.
type of different religions.
Yeah, and then they probably not feeling religion and things like that also. So, that's another thing that's going on and shit like that. And things also they not, you know, who is
He
he
plays
plays
for the
for the
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, we know.
Oh, shit.
Sound like somebody that do play for the Eagles. So
Hell
when
yeah.
it's just so I'd be like, damn, but what can save the kids? So is young boy they Jesus because they not giving in the church. So that just had to be a question like what can they turn to if they not turning to God? What can they turn to save their lives and shit like that?
You know what it is? Like they need like people need more guidance. Like it ain't I don't think the church could provide all that guidance. Like the church people most people attend church during the seasons. Most people go to church around Easter,
Mhm.
New Year's Eve. So people need more guidance like how it was when me and you was coming up. Like
Yeah,
we had people in the street that like we knew not to do stuff around.
yeah,
Like you don't know who like yo, that nigga over there might know my pops. Like we need those kind of figures back in the neighborhood. But today, people are really like scared to speak up because you got these little YNs out here. You try to tell one of them something, and they like, what? Fuck, I'll bust your shit
yeah,
right now,
yeah, yeah.
and you like, yo, chill, young man. It ain't about all that.
And then the YNs, they don't even respect the older dudes. If you
Hold on. What she said down there?
She said,
Also
also
do.
due to the distrust of institutions from scams, scandals, hypocrisy, our generation is more woke and we desire our own paths. We have our own viewpoints. Exactly.
Exactly.
You
That's
know.
exactly right. And that's what people have to like I've been looking at things lately. That's what people have to do. Like people have to desire these things that they want instead of trying to
Mhm.
take things that they want. Like if you desire it, then you go and you get it.
Yeah, that was intriguing to me because a 23-year-old, he
Yeah,
desired
definitely.
Jesus, he desired
Yeah.
God, and
Like
that's what he wants. And it's
if
nothing to
that's what he
knock
want
him
in his
on them. It's
path,
not, yeah,
yeah.
if that's what his power, and that's what God put him on that path. If he feel
That's what
like
I'm
that,
saying.
so
Like that's him, and that's what I want people that are like people like him that follow the religion.
hmm
Just don't judge other people.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's why I try to tell people. Like people be like, "Oh, God doesn't judge," but when we look at the church is always pointing fingers at everybody. What are y'all doing about that though in the
mm,
community? Y'all dropping these churches in our community, and y'all pointing fingers at the young guys and all that. What are
mhm,
y'all doing to help out these young guys though?
yeah,
So that's why I feel like people is turning away from religion because they could just criticize our communities, but these people are really not helping our communities. What she said, what they said right there, yourself and your family, your friends, but Most importantly, stay true to yourself. Religion is too much like joining a cult, and cults never leads anywhere good. That's a hundred
Yeah,
percent.
right.
Lord
Yeah,
Cheese, that's 100%. That's 100% on that one right there. Definitely right about that. That's what I said. We need
but you
more.
could
We
turn
need
to,
more of those
but you
leaders
got to
back
be even
into the
be
community.
careful. But you even got to be careful turning to your family and friends
Some of
sometimes.
them too,
Because,
like especially us being black men, like
mm-hmm,
it's hard for us to turn to people and like we could get like it's hard to come to one of our homeboys and we could just go and vent and tell them
yeah,
about the day we having. Because most times we are raised to be like, yo, you a bitch, man, shut up.
yeah,
That
or
shit happens in life.
like you can't have
And
no emotions and things
yeah,
like
they
that.
try to teach us that black men don't have no emotions. Like we just have reactions with no. That's a lot of emotions built up in into
Mm-hmm.
us, and that's the passion we gonna let out.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm saying? And that's why I try to tell black men today, like
that's why the preacher's so
go somewhere.
passionate.
Yes, that's why the preachers are praying. But we need to go somewhere. We have our own meetings. We have our own roundtable
Yeah,
discussions. We get a couple tables,
Mike. See,
chairs, or
that be my
something.
biggest
We
thing.
sit
Like we
around the
always,
table and we have a conversation and we get all those
yeah,
frustrations out. And we gotta rely on one another. Everybody
hmm,
else do it. We gotta rely on one another. It ain't gonna be a church. It's not gonna be a politician, a sports player, a rapper, any of that shit. It's gonna be us. We gotta
yeah,
rely on each other.
and stop want to join other people's table and make your own table,
That's what
man.
I try to, yeah, all the time. Everybody want a seat at the table. The
I'm
seat
not
at that
fucking
table,
table. It's
we
not a
don't
good
need that
seat.
seat. It's
You
not a
don't
good
want
seat.
that seat at that
Yes,
table.
we don't
Make your
need that
own
seat.
table. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying? So that'd be
Definitely.
the thing. And like we said, black men is emotional.
Yes.
Nigga always having a pause, no a big fighting contest pause, and shit like that.
Yeah, a bunch of dumbness. What she say
Yeah,
down there? You have to you
say
have to say it
it
as a
has a
joke
joke, or they
or
will
they will
judge.
judge you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you gotta make it ha ha because if you sitting down right now, you telling one of your boys about some shit you going through, like you having a problem with your
But
with your
that's
lady
but
or some
that's not
shit,
them
motherfucker,
niggas
like
is not your real friends
that's
then.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why we gotta find true brothers,
Cause
guys
the
that you
few
can
people
lean
I
on.
could go to, like I know I could go to you, or the few
Of
niggas I could
course.
go to over here, you gonna
Hmm.
listen to my problems, or people will see me post something on Facebook and then they'll hit me in my inbox, yo, you
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
What's
You
good?
seen that,
You
like a
know,
couple months back and shit.
yeah,
We yo, Chris, hey, yo, everything all right, bro? You
yeah. That's
already
what I'm
know. And
saying.
this, it's
And
genuinely.
when
It's,
it's
it's genuinely
genuine,
that I'm gonna come and check on one of
yeah.
my brothers. I'm not gonna talk about nothing that we got going on.
And that was some real
Anything that
health
we
shit
want,
that like people don't like. I'm glad to be here.
you
That I
know what
don't
I
even
mean?
talk
Yeah.
about. That's
That's what
like
I'm saying, man.
that's what you say.
If
God, if it
anything that we want to discuss live, we gonna discuss it here.
because it's
Anything
love.
private behind the scenes, we gonna call each other on the
Each
phone.
other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that shit. You ain't got to expose every dirt or every dark secret or every hurt and truth because we here to give you the real truth. And I'm not here to give you my truth. I'm here to give you the world truth.
That's
Because
it.
my truth is only could be vindicated from my point of view. I'm not looking for vindication for nobody else. So I'm just trying to give the youth some truth about things
Definitely.
that's going on. Even if
And
you
it,
could, and just from a
yes,
different perspective of history, like why we always got to go back to the European centric version of history. Even our black history is still the European version of history. When they
of
give you,
course.
like,
They're
that's
not
what a
gonna
lot
give
of
us
people
our
don't
history. They are
understand.
trying to
Like
ban.
that.
They did today. They banning books. They
Yeah.
wanna, if you teach a kid a certain lesson,
Hmm.
he the like they gonna call this child too woke. Like too woke. Like that's
That's
why I
the
tell
whole
them don't
thing.
mix
Like,
up the word woke with these white liberals is doing
yeah.
today. That's the problem today. They
Hmm.
are mixing woke with with this white liberalism that's
Hmm.
going on today, and that's bullshit.
And it's
The
cancel culture bullshit.
That's yes,
Yes,
and all
man.
that shit had to stop. Like
Then you
you
got
being
this
woke, you
orange
knowing
hair
like us knowing
motherfucker.
about ourselves. That's what we consider woke. Us knowing about our history
Then you
of
got
the
the
things that
orange
happen to
hair
us.
boy, the orange boy hair, orange
Yeah,
hair boy.
you know what I mean? Yeah, with yelling and going crazy. Like I ain't got nobody got time for that bullshit, man. Yo, come on, man, pumpkin face.
You going down as a comedian. Fuck. Man, when people look back at the history of the United States and they be like, this was, yeah. It's gonna be,
Religion,
yeah.
religion.
Hmm.
When they look back at a religion, this man proud to be a damn Christian. But
Yeah.
like I tell you all the time, even with them, Christian nationalists is different from, to
Yeah.
me, in my perspective, is different from a Christian person.
But
So
yeah, I
they
think a
mixing it all
Christian,
together
yeah,
though.
I think they get it all mixed up because you got some
Yeah.
good Christians that's non-denomination or that don't even practice religion, but they good Christians and they cold. I mean, they still follow certain type of people and they ain't out here to
Wait,
judge
hold on.
nobody.
Got another comment said we need to
Need to
get
get
our
our
youth.
youth more into trades like construction and finance instead of music and sports all the time. Yeah,
100%.
but the
Yo, we've been
correct
talking about
finance,
that. The
and we
correct
was talking
finance
on
though.
that. And
Because
that's one of the
school,
topics, right? That's one
yeah,
of
that
the
was one of the topics. But
topics.
school
School,
doesn't teach none of that to people.
that's it,
School
yeah,
teach you how to just get a job and work
job.
in a system.
Hmm.
They don't teach you how to get a trade. Like I tell them,
And then,
they will give you hundreds of thousands for school loans, but never
yeah,
give you 100,000 for a business loan, or
yeah,
give you $20,000 to go and find a one of the trades, and it don't even cost 20,000. You can say $5,000. You
thousand
can get
dollars, right?
$5,000 and you could become an electrician and you got a skill for life, or you could become a plumber. Anything you can work, but the youth sometimes is misguided by what's going on through the rap music. Like some of these guys is really thinking they can live that kind of lifestyle,
Yeah.
or some of them think in their mind they already living that lifestyle. Like
Hmm.
these dudes got a little bit of money in their pocket. They got a low, they selling a low, whatever, doing their thing out there. So
But
these
it's not
guys
really
is
that.
that's what I'm saying. They
It's
not looking at the bigger
superficial
picture.
though, man. It's not.
Yeah, like they're not looking at the bigger picture. Like I tell you, like these guys, like some guys, like some in some of this shit is fought to some of the old guys,
Hmm.
because you got some of these old guys that's still in the street that's trying to train these young dudes. You like you giving some of these 14-year-old guys they first guns and shit. Like go give them a book, bro.
Yeah.
You don't go give
Go
them a fucking gun. You give the little guy a book.
go give them something to read.
America needs poor people. They don't want to give us financial freedom.
That's
Of
yeah.
course.
You guys got to
Of
talk.
course.
It's the
That's
right
why
financial freedom and just
that's it. Yeah. And
and
people
that's
don't
the next
understand
topic.
that.
We could jump right back
Yeah,
into. We could
we
jump
gonna
right
definitely
into
go into that. But
the
before we leave that though, and they said financial freedom,
hmm What
most
is
people in
financial
life,
freedom? What you call financial freedom?
yeah, give them both. Of
Because
course. You
a
damn right, Lord Jeez.
a
But I don't want to
a
skip
rapper that got $100 million, you might think he got financial freedom, but he actually don't. He
that's
got
what
the
I
finances to do what he want, but somebody is controlling him behind
That's
the brick.
right, for 100 million. That's why I try to tell
Mhm.
people it's not even about like what people think financial freedom. It's about money management. And a
Money
lot of people
management.
wasn't taught money management. Like
Management.
even us coming up, like some of us start to learn about money when we like mid-20s,
Hmm.
probably older than that.
Yeah.
And that became the problem. Like people didn't teach us how to make money work for us. They taught us how to get a job, to go and get
Hmm.
money, to chase numbers your whole life. And I ask people, money never stops. So what is enough for you to live comfortably and for you to manage yourself, for you not to be in high debts and all that? Because you got people with millions of dollars, but you've seen people like Wesley Snipes go to prison.
Yeah, for
He had
five
millions of dollars, but he didn't pay $3, $4 million in taxes.
taxes. Yeah,
So his money management
was
was messed
core.
up. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? He had poor
And the
money
old four
management,
or
but he
five
was
million
rich.
dollars in taxes, you made 60 or 70 million dollars
That's what I'm
within
trying
this
to say,
time.
because they don't pay that much in taxes. The rich
Mm-hmm.
don't pay that much in tax. So if you owe 4 million, he had a lot of money
Yeah,
and he mismanaged money. And that's why I
money.
try to
Yeah.
tell people today, it doesn't matter about how much money you make. How are you going to manage that money? That's how you become financially free.
It's free.
When you
Yeah,
learn how to manage the money, not
yeah.
just make money, make
Because you
money,
got
make
people
money.
that Tyson blew 300
Breakfast
million.
on. All right. What it
What's the
said?
difference between spirituality versus religion? What's the difference between the old and the young? Where's the generational disconnection? Spirituality. I think people just get that. They get it twist. People don't actually know what spirituality is, and they don't actually know what religion is. So when somebody say they spiritual, and then you be asked them what they spiritual, then they go into all these things, and you be like, that sound like religion. So I think people got to start identifying what a spirituality is and what is religion. Is you spiritual, so that means you out here praying to Buddha, or you doing, you know, hoteps and one burning flames on through a fire meditating and all that. So give me some type of identification of a spiritual, because being a Buddhist and all that, that's not being spiritual, that's also a religion also. So, when people be like, oh, I'm getting into Buddhism or Hindu, or I'm getting in with my shakas and all of this and everything. Yeah, you getting into a spirit, but you're getting in another form of religion. So just to educate people that think when they doing this type of stuff that they spiritual, you just getting into another religion. So that is no difference between spirituality and religion, because most religions come from spirituality, especially religions like Buddhism and Hindus and even Christianity, and to a point, even starting off with Judaism, going back to the Ark of the Covenant, they made a covenant with God through spirituality. So when you say spirituality and religion, people gotta make sure they know what they're talking about. And you know what I'm saying? So my definition of spirituality is just being in tune with yourself in the universe and things like that, knowing about different elements, knowing about different things that come through the universe. With the sun, is like all the materials we have in our body you can find in the sun. That's really getting spiritual, getting in tune with the earth, naturality, and not worrying about no deities or higher powers. So that's the real definition of spirituality. And but I mean, that's my opinion. You don't got to agree with that. You could just, I'm just answering your question, you know.
Definitely.
Mhm,
All right.
you know. So be careful when you be like, yeah, I'm into my shakas and oh, that's with the Africans, but that was another form of religion. So I always tell people, let's when you break down spirituality and religion, 99.9 people percent of people don't realize all that shit is the same, unless you gonna be out here praying to the universe and you really gonna be meditating like the monks, but that's another religion, the monks, the Buddha monks.
Of
you know
course. All
so
right.
when people say, so I could
That's
keep going on for
I'm about
hours
to say,
about,
man.
like, because niggas, that's why I said people don't really want to get into me with that, because I hate when people say I'm spiritual. No, you religious too, and we
Of
we can
course.
get into the spiritual shit and that side of shit. But yeah, just to answer your question right there,
Got
that's
you.
what you know.
So after that, so we could lead right into the next one. So we'll lead into the
hmm
next one. Would be where are we leading the youth?
The youth, yeah, that's the question. Yeah, where are we leading the youth to? So my thing is, like, I always want to lead. I wish I had the sponsorships that a Tamika Malroy had, or my song, or some of these people, Black Lives Matters, because Black lives don't really matter.
Not to them.
Not
Definitely
to
not to
them.
those kind of people. Like those people took that money and they built mansions down in Atlanta with that money. They just
hmm
made money off of people paying.
Yeah. So it's
So
like where we
definitely.
lead, like what we was talking about the other day is fucked up to say. We got to get these young boys and these young females, probably from at the age of 12 or younger, or 10 and
Yeah, that's
younger.
it. Because
And
these
and
kids
it's a
that's 15,
shame.
16, it's like it's hard to like
Yeah.
them kids that's 15, 16 years old. It's hard to even sit down and have a conversation with those
Patient with
kind of
them
kids today.
kids, yeah, it's real hard. So you got to take them at the age of 10. I'm gonna start with my oldest son. He 11, so we're gonna go right there. 11,
Right. So
10.
yeah, you start at about 11 years old. That'd
Yeah,
be great.
and we got to just take them and start teaching them the right and give them the. See, I hate when a lot of people, they try to sugarcoat shit. You got to stop sugarcoating shit to these kids. Listen, man, I did this shit, and if you go out here and do this shit, like we said, you're gonna make some money. You're gonna have fun. Excuse my language. Excuse my French. You're probably gonna fuck all the hoes you want. Wear some big jewelry, but the end game is somebody gonna come to get that. Is either gonna be them alphabet boys, or it's gonna be somebody your own
Gonna be
complexion
somebody
coming
in
to
the
knock you
street.
in the
And that's what
street.
I try to tell them. Like, that's what I try to tell us. Like, definitely today in the youth. Like even as us coming up, like I didn't have that much of a fear of like somebody coming to like pull out a gun and shoot us or none of that. Like
Because we
we was
had a
still having
community.
fights. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
still had community. Like we had, like I said, we had the OGs in the hood. We
Pizza.
had our fathers around. We had people around that who check us.
You
for
know,
us
six
not
foot,
to get
five
that
foot.
far
You know,
along.
whatever how they used to go.
Now, just a generation behind us, I don't really know what happened with those kids.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people all the time, 2011, 2012, when that drill type music came on the scene, and then
Hmm.
people, everybody wanted to be like these people,
Yeah.
and that shit just shot away. Instead of us shooting a different kind of wave across America for black, why do we pick up so much of nasty trends like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Like we don't like we pick up the wrong trends.
Like,
Everybody always talking about yo. Yo, it's these people fall like we fall into the victim hoods and be like, yo,
yeah.
it's these. Yo, listen,
Like the twerk
yes,
twin.
we've
Like
been
I
through a lot of
remember.
shit, but we also bringing our people through all this destruction,
Yeah.
and we are
Hmm.
being fucking like we are just decimated today. Like
Like
we
we
are
can't
just
lead
taking
the
each other
youth.
out more than anybody, and we gotta. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we can't lead the youth if we still got guys our age and a little older out here still encouraging the bullshit. We have, we
We
need
can't
guys
have
that's our
48,
age.
50-year
We
olds
don't,
talking about they lobby
45 years
boys.
old and
You ain't talking
stupid
about
shit.
they are
Yeah,
they
you think
still
fucking
gang
they these
banging.
young niggas out here talking about Jim Jones is better than not. Like,
Nah,
is the
come
like
on,
that's what
that's
you know
the
the youth is
you.
lost because you see Jim Jones on TV with little jeans on all
Hmm.
fucking day, and he ain't
Yeah,
talking about a lobby. This man
boy.
is 50 fucking plus years old.
And he
This is
don't
why
even
they
be in the
don't
fucking lobby. And you
that's what
know
I'm
where
trying to
his
tell him.
son
Don't
and his
follow
son is a
people like
fucking
him.
nerd. His son is a fucking nerd. His son
A
is
lot
a
of niggas
fucking
that make great music but just never get recognized in our neighborhood. Maybe that is so.
yeah.
Lord Cheese, you probably is
That's
right, but
right.
I
You
don't
know,
really listen to rock bands, and
that's
you
not
probably 100% right.
right. Yeah, but the rock band, them young niggas ain't listening to no
Yeah,
rock
they ain't
band,
listen to
man.
none of that music. They ain't
Why
trying.
ain't
They
they
just trying
trying
to
to go
hear
drill some shit?
drill, drill,
Drill,
kill,
drill.
drill, drill, kill.
They ain't listen to no rock music. You right. Look
It,
up the
it might
band
be.
called the. I know about the Paradox and all that. I
Look
know
up the
about.
band called Paradox. I'm
Not
gonna
too.
look that up. I'm gonna look. I ain't never.
I
Yeah,
heard
but
of them.
I ain't been gonna lie. I never listen to rock music.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and even try to
Yeah, I ain't been
try
gonna
to
front.
fake it. I
But
don't know shit
that's
about
the
rock
thing
music.
about it, though. Yeah,
If it ain't no Blink
yeah,
182
something
or
like that.
Linkin
I heard of them
Park,
before.
like that's some, some old school shit. I ain't gonna even sit here and
But
lie to you, brother. But I looked that up, that Paradox, and
hell
next
yeah, I'm gonna
episode I'll
definitely look that
definitely
up.
have something for you on that one. Or
Hell yeah.
is that a Lord
Yeah. A
Cheese?
lot of us can't lead the youth because we are lost.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. People see at a certain time and a certain age, people
Hmm.
choose to be lost.
Yeah,
Like
people choose to
people
be lost.
chose this time, this kind of lifestyle. You can't be our age and you still saying you're gonna be in the street and you're gonna be, just partying, or you're gonna take a
Hmm.
vacation. You going one time a year, you want to take a large vacation, and then you got to worry about how you're gonna pay bills and shit. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like those kind of people chose to be lost already. They chose to, chase something that's really not there. Like
Yeah.
those kind of people already lost. Like these people follow the wrong kinds of things on social media. Like we had this conversation the other night. Some parts of this social media is good, but then some other parts, people
It gets
can
nasty.
it gets nasty, and people having all these type of disagreements and arguments, and y'all arguing over
And
just
now
like,
you following this person just to go listen to this person talk about
yeah,
this
like
person, and
I don't want to hear that
you
shit.
get
I don't
lost in
care
the
about none of that.
sauce, or you get
And
lost
like
in
I
the
try to tell
message.
people, like people will be saying that, oh, you follow this, oh, this is why people want to wake up now, or Cardi B and them. Listen, none of that's the only way that stuff becomes a distraction if
Hmm.
you let your
Let this
mind
shit.
be trained to that
Hmm.
stuff. Because listen, I heard about all that all week, but I
What that
also
Cardi B and
been,
Nicki
yeah, the
Minaj
Cardi
shit?
B and Nicki
I
Minaj shit.
haven't
I
been
heard
paying
about that
attention to
all
it,
week.
but
Like I
I
heard about
seen
it.
it.
I heard about it. I glanced at it, seen the dumb shit, but I've been knew the government was going to shut down earlier this year. They
Hmm.
extended they extended the CR two times, and
Yeah,
people worry about it
we've been
today.
talking about the
Oh, the
government.
government going to
Nah,
shut.
they've
We've
been
been
talking about
talking
the
about that
government shutting down 2 months
since
ago.
like, yeah, since February when Trump first came. They had to
Yeah.
extend the CR to the summer, and then
Hmm.
they extended the CR again in like August, right before
But
they went
people
to
don't.
recession.
This how you know
And
people
then
don't pay
now,
attention. The
that's what I
government
try to
shut
tell
down every
people.
year, man. This shit happened.
That's what I try to tell
This
them.
ain't
Happen all the
nothing
time.
new.
Trump shut the government down for 35 days.
Please, man.
His last term. Like
It,
I'm telling
it,
y'all, like y'all worry about stuff that's out of your hands. Like,
it got shut down during Biden turn too. Shit, they shut
yeah.
down. Yeah, for
But yeah,
about
I
two
don't want to
weeks.
leave. Yeah, but I don't want to lose where we was at
with
though.
that. But yeah,
Where are
back
we
to the
leading the
youth. Yeah,
youth?
back to the youth boys. And then
Yeah.
and then you ain't got no youth leading youth. Cause we had niggas our age, like if you doing some
Yes.
dumb shit, your peers would check you.
We had people there to check
Check
us.
you. Like, yo,
That's
bro,
a
you
little
doing that
older,
dumb shit.
same thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you
yo, we
like
ain't fucking with him.
him, yeah. Like we had the older niggas, like you could say like Jills and all of them. They was, they was older and they'll take
Yeah,
the
definitely.
people that was, not our age but a little bit older be like, nah, that's not the right thing to do, homie. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like men don't do that. That's another thing. You got a lot of feminine ass niggas trying to tell young boys what to do and they not even men themselves, you know what I mean? And
That's a lot.
everything.
Yeah. That's
Trying
a lot of that shit going on too. Yeah, definitely.
like a nigga get out here and say, oh man, I'm a man, but you'll go home and argue with your girl or something about
That's what I'm
taking the
saying.
trash
And
out.
dumb shit like that. Yeah, you don't want to take the trash out. You feel like you less of a man, or you want to be, or you want to come home and stomp and be crazy and all
Yeah.
that in front of
Oh,
the people, and
you
they
don't
see
want,
that dumb shit, but you
yeah,
don't know your fucking father was a son in the street or some dumb
yeah,
shit. Like, but you want to
yeah.
follow him with the tough guy shit.
You
Like
don't
that
want to,
shit is
you don't
corny.
want to take out, you don't want to cut the grass, shit like that. Just do man shit. Like take your girl car to go get an oil change, nigga, and wash your car or something like
Of
that.
course,
Stop,
you gotta
you
lead
know,
the youth in
you,
some kind
yeah.
of place. Like you have to show them different things, take them out of their element.
I'm melon,
Like
like,
just
man.
because you grew up in that kind of place doesn't mean you have to be trapped in them
That's what
kind
I'm
of
saying. I'm
places.
glad I had a
That's why I
pops
try to.
because my pops actually told me how to take a girl out and with the order and shit like that, and how to read a
Yeah,
menu.
yeah,
Some young niggas don't even know how to read a menu right. They
that's
tell
what I'm
you
saying. But today, like,
they don't even know how to tip correctly. A
yeah,
lot
like
of
that shit is crazy. Nah, that was old.
yeah, but that's what it be. Like you said, somebody they 35 or they our age, they in the street still trying to sell drugs. How they gonna lead the youth?
I don't understand. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's no way you can lead them like that. Like, we have to stop influencing our youth with the wrong type of message. Like I
Mhm.
said today, like even with hip hop and stuff, we started hip hop, but hip hop is not black people no more.
Yeah, it's
Like
not black people.
you could look at the TV and you see all the black people on the TV. You see them flashing money, holding money to it, but they look like a bunch of fucking circus clowns when
Yeah,
they
they
doing all that because you
like
got
hip.
guys
If
like
you pay
fucking
attention to
Leo,
hip
you
hop,
got Jimmy Iovine, you got all these fucking Koch brothers, you got
but
all these niggas behind the scene who's pushing and pulling
just
ropes and
pay
strings to y'all while y'all
attention
holding
to
money
how
in the air
much
and y'all fucking community is dying. You
how
fucking
much
piece
white
of
people
shits.
get. How just pay attention to how much white people is involved with hip hop. It's
That's what I try to
whitewashed.
tell them. Like that shit is whitewash, and y'all
It's
out here
whitewashed.
following that because people think they can have. Everybody think they one hit away their whole career.
Mhm.
That's their problem.
And
They
people be
see
like,
this
"What
shit
you
on
mean it's
TV and they gonna
whitewashed?
think
It's
they
still
one
for.
hit. They
It's
think
still
they gonna
for."
get this one hit and they gonna magically make
Yeah.
everything go. But then again, when some of them get that one hit, they don't last for years because you know why? Nobody around them knows about money. You got
Mhm.
people around you that were just wanting to be around you because they was like, yo, I was with him from the start or whatever, whatever. So they feel like they need a piece of your whole pie now
Mhm.
because they was there. None of these guys don't know about no fucking money. They don't know what's going on. They don't know about how to pay a lawyer, how you know how to all this money got to come out
They don't know about no
for fucking
insurance. They don't know
tours
about
and
no
paying. Like
equity.
they
They
don't
don't
know
know
about none of
about
this
none
shit,
of
and you
that
got
shit.
all these guys around you.
Mhm. They don't know about
Uh,
having tour
no guidance.
insurance in case
No
of
guidance, definitely.
yeah, you don't know about having tour insurance, like in case one of your entourage motherfuckers snuff somebody out
That's
there
what
and
I'm
all that.
saying.
You
Yeah,
know,
they
now
don't know
you
about none
don't
of
get
that shit.
sued personally. Nah, you got tour insurance for that and things like
Yeah, like
that.
I don't
And
understand.
and,
It's
and
like
they not gonna teach you this because they want you to
everybody
be.
want to be the star on TV.
Mhm.
I never want to be the guy. I
I
don't
don't
want to
want to
be the
be the
guy on
nigga on the
TV.
TV. I
I
want a
want to be
nigga
the guy behind there.
that's gonna tell you when you fucking up. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
that
yeah,
nigga.
that's it. That's the guy I want to be. I don't want to be the guy on TV promoting y'all with this bullshit
Nah.
because that's why our youth is fucked up today because
Mhm.
they see what's going on TV. Like I said, stop looking at the circus on TV and
Mhm.
find out what's behind the fucking curtains. Open those curtains up and want to be the people that's behind there because they stole everything from us. Like these people took hip
We
hop
talking about
and they made
Kane.
that shit a big business.
What's the one country rapper that made one hit, invested and did? I think Kane, but
No,
Kane,
no, no. That was Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire. He invested in all
Oh,
that.
but
Yeah,
Chameleonaire,
Chameleonaire.
he wasn't he from
Yeah,
Houston, right? From
he
the
from
H.
Houston,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like he did like Chameleonaire had a couple
But see,
songs,
that's
but that one
that's
song was the biggest hit, and what he
I
did
think
was
she
go ahead.
Chameleonaire and even
Hmm.
Slim Thug, like you look at a lot of these Houston rappers, they took
Slim
that
Thug
little
too. Yeah,
fame. Paul Wall, all of them guys, they took that little fame they had and did things they self invested into that. That's like
yeah.
they don't teach like, and they none of them is mainstream or get money from super corporations and things like
None
that.
of them people. Yeah, none of them.
But the
None of
thing
them.
is, everybody want to be. Know what it is? These
And that's what I tell
kids,
them.
kids ain't
No,
got no integrity, so
that's what it
everybody
is.
want to
And
be
no
around.
disrespect to everything like in the rap game, all the
Yeah,
females that's out now. But look what they pushing in the female rap game. Like look at all the
like you heard what
female
I just,
rappers sound the same. They
it's a
all rapping
shame
about
when
they
it's a
same
shame
shit.
when
Like they all
people
rap
is
about the
happy
same
that
thing.
a married pregnant woman is pregnant by somebody else. You know,
Definitely.
it's
What
a
he said.
shame. You
No,
know,
the
the
youth
youth
fucked
fucked
up
up because
because
how
how
they
they
raised.
raised.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we're
yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
about.
That's exactly what we was
We're
talking about
talking about
earlier. We was
how
exactly
they raised.
we was
Yeah,
talking about that, Ray. How they raised.
but I don't
What he
like
said.
getting into
Yeah.
like, yeah,
They
they
invested.
invested. I love that for them. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you got to do.
We
But
have
they
to, yeah.
invested in the right things. They invested in, people like being.
I used to be lost like a lot of them, and I'm just lucky both of my parents set a good example for me. I also realized my two best friends were my real brothers.
Yeah, that's sometimes that's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's how I gotta be sometimes. That shit, that just how I gotta be sometimes, Lord Cheese.
But you only
Some and
lost
I
because.
always tell people that I thank God that I had both of my parents. Like I said,
Mhm,
me having my dad there with us growing up and shit, I knew not to do certain things. I knew not to play certain things and play
mhm,
around with certain shit because my dad was there and he had a fucking real authority figure to be
yeah,
like, yo, all he had to do was look and be like, yo, and that was it. Like we knew not to do certain shit. What they said though,
the world
what
fucked
Ray
up
said.
because people don't mind their business.
This nigga fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, what's good, y'all? What up, Ron? What's good, y'all?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Motherfucking stupid. I'm a
Yeah.
rapper now. Well, he's stupid, but
The world
nah,
fucked
but
up because people don't mind they. I mean, it's certain to a certain extent. Like that's the
but
problem,
that's the
motherfuckers
problem
is
though.
minding their business, and
That's
that's
the
the
problem. That's
problem.
what we trying to get at.
Yeah,
More people like see people are minding the wrong business
business.
instead
Yeah,
of us getting into the
getting into
business
the
of
right
these youth.
business.
And
Yeah,
yeah, like we worrying about people who got all
we
this
worried
money who's
about
not even
Cardi B
gonna
and Nicki
yeah, like
Minaj,
who don't even know you alive. That's why I get angry when I be
but you
seeing
got
Puffy
little
with people they
Terrell.
arguing.
You got little
And I'm like,
Terrell
they
running
don't even know
from.
you alive.
Yeah, you
These
got little
motherfuckers don't even know you
Terrell.
alive.
You got little Terrell running from Bobby and Ricky trying to knock his
Yeah.
head
Oh
off.
yeah, yeah. Right, you
but you
right.
worried but you worried about Nicki and Cardi B. I'm
That's
talking
what I'm
about the
saying.
people who worried about celebrities. Yeah,
Celebrities.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
100%
yeah,
right on that. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like that's 100% right. But yeah, definitely. Like this shit is crazy with the youth nowadays. Like we
Mhm.
just like the youth is getting influenced by the wrong things. Like they are looking up to the wrong kinds of people. They looking up to the wrong things
They
that's
looking up
going
the
on in
sexy
life.
red, but her son is
That's
out
what
here
I'm
being a
saying.
little demon.
Like
Out
this
here
shit is
drilling
crazy.
shit.
Like
You got a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, and then the mother be like, I didn't know he was doing all. Of course you didn't know he was doing all.
of course you didn't know.
He was doing all
I'm
that.
in the middle of the youth
Using the
and the elders. Your ass older than the youth, nigga.
you're older than the youth, definitely. We're gonna put
The
you right
youth,
under
yeah,
the.
you ain't
We're
with
gonna
them.
we're gonna put you as a baby elder. But
Hell yeah.
yeah.
But that ass though, man, like we definitely gotta do something better about the youth though, man. We
Yeah,
definitely
man.
do, man.
It
Cause
starts and it starts with the fathers. Like fathers, y'all got to start being in your sons' lives, man. Stop
definitely,
the
like
bullshit. Stop.
we have
Yeah.
to because like a lot of our sons is not even making it. Like our
Hmm.
sons is gone. Like these
Yeah.
kids these kids is running around putting their friends on
Know what's the
t-shirts and
biggest
shit, and these
problem? Know what's
motherfuckers acting like they proud of, or some of them talk all that shit, then you go get a t-shirt for your man. And I'm not encouraging nobody to slide on nobody or none of that, but you can't be rapping about that shit. You can't be trying to live, you can't be acting like you that type of person on the internet or none of that. You can't portray these images because it's niggas out there and it's these YN niggas out there that's
Mhm.
really about that shit. That's gonna
Yeah.
really come after you.
Yeah, and
So if you
yeah,
not about that and that's what you trying to rap, don't rap about your
that
fucking
another
homeboy's life.
part, like,
You
yeah,
rap about the shit you going through.
going
Don't
through.
rap about your homeboy life because somebody gonna come see you behind that shit.
Yeah, somebody
What
go
they said
and it's
down there?
really is
It's funny, so I can still relate to them and my
plus
elders.
plus
Definitely,
they
hell
need to
yeah.
stop promoting that transformation shit on these kids shows. We can't get into that on
Yo,
here.
yo, we can't do that, man. We can't do that, yo. We definitely you. That's 100% right, man. But
That's we can't do that. That's people. You got to let people.
yeah, man. We don't. I don't. We don't agree with none of that shit. But
You got to
that's
let
what they
people.
gonna do.
This is 2025. I can't. I'm not getting into that shit because
I
I.
didn't disrespect them. Nah, nah, nah.
Now
You
you not.
didn't.
We ain't say
Nah,
you
you didn't. Nah, we ain't say you
disrespecting
disrespected them. Nah,
them.
not at all, bro.
We just said we
Hell
not
no.
getting in. We just not getting that
Hold
in.
your friends, family accountable. Look to
Yeah,
your neighbors and
hold
tell
your home.
them
How you hanging
when
with
they are
somebody?
tripping. Yeah,
It's the truth though. That's why the kids be confused and
definitely.
and
That is definitely. That's right.
and and
That's
and,
why
and,
the
uh,
youth is confused. Some of them.
and I
But
don't
we gotta
mean
hold everybody accountable,
hold your
and that's
friends,
that's
look
why
to
we
your
like to.
neighbors, tell them. Yeah, that's the thing. Like
That's the
even your
thing.
homeboys, like nigga, you're a deadbeat. Don't hang with me. Like that's what we got to start getting to.
That's
Nigga, you
it.
don't
Yeah,
take care
that's
of your
it.
kids.
Like, don't take
Don't
that as a
hang.
disrespect or none of that
Yeah,
shit.
you don't take care of your kids, nigga. Get the fuck
They
away
don't
from me.
usually start off lost. They lose the right vision along the way. I think America's school system is a big part of the problem.
Definitely America's school
Definitely, we
system.
and we and we was touching on that a little. Well,
Mhm.
you was there, Lord Cheese, but we
Yeah.
was definitely touching on that. Like I said, the schools here in America, they not teaching people about financial stuff. They
Schools
teach
in
us
America
about how
teach
to
you
get a
how to be a
job.
good worker or a good
That's it.
prisoner.
That's
That's
all
what.
they yeah, that's all they try to teach us to be in this cycle.
Mhm.
So they are not teaching us about no money. They are not teaching what he said up there. Hold on.
I'm quick to
Quick to
tell them
tell
a
him.
nigga I was bumming.
Yo,
But
man,
it's only right
hold on,
though.
man.
But it's only right though. Jokes are true facts though. That's what they say.
That's
Jokes
what
are
they
true
say. That's
facts.
how comedians get
Jokes
to
are
it.
true
Where
facts
they
though,
yeah, of
man.
course.
And it's not
American school
and
system mirrors prison. That's what you just said,
I
Chris.
just
Same
said,
thing
I
Lord
just
Cheese
said it.
just said. You said
Yeah,
the same thing.
yeah, school system teach you how to
If
be
you
a
look
good
at the
worker
school
or a
bus,
good
if you watch the
prisoner.
school bus, you watch
Yeah.
the lunchroom look like the mess hall, the school
All you
buses look like you about to transport the prisoners.
transform prisoners,
They
yeah.
are sending out
You
kids from
you try
school
to
to prison
you
system.
gotta walk in a single
And
line. You gotta
hold on to say one more thing. It's not all the school system. It's the public school
school
systems that they
systems,
sending
yeah.
out kids to because those
Mm.
private school kids
Our
is not
charter
going from
schools
there.
don't do
The
that. No,
charter
charter
schools and the
schools.
private schools is
Mhm,
going from school to Silicon Valley while they
mhm,
sending out kids from public school to prison, or they sending y'all to try to go into the
mhm.
cycle and just keep working like a
And it's
bunch of
also the
dummies
district
that's
that you
on the
live in.
hamster
You
wheel.
know them
Just keep
school
going.
board meetings that they tell motherfuckers to go to that y'all never go to. It's also the districts that y'all live in also and
Of
shit
course,
like that.
people don't know that.
You,
Yeah, of
you,
course. It's the
you
districts get lower funding. Some
yeah,
districts get
low.
lower funding.
Hmm.
Like people got to, but all those PTA meetings and things, people don't attend those shits.
They don't
And like,
attend them
I'm not
shits.
gonna lie, like our people, we had to be like, we had fought for that shit.
Yeah, we
Nobody's going to the little congressman having a meeting down there at the
nah,
town hall.
none of that shit.
Nobody's
Man.
going to none of that shit. People like,
Nope,
oh, we ain't
we
shit out
ain't
of here.
going to that. That-
We ain't listening
yeah.
to none of that
So
bullshit.
when they say, "Oh, we gonna give all this funding," don't be mad because your ass didn't go.
You didn't go. That's what I try to tell you. You got to.
Like
They
when
have
them
to be more
people,
involved.
like
People keep trying to run around. Go
perfect
ahead.
example of the community fighting for what they wanted. When Katrina came, I know some of y'all probably seen the documentary, but I could just
Yeah, I
really
seen
get
it.
into it.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
watched
cause
it.
my people from there, I got people from there, know people from
Yeah.
there. But that
Hell yeah.
community, they fought to keep the lower Saint Bernard, the lower Saint Bernard, the lower Ninth Ward, the lower Ninth Ward. So when you talk about it, they want to the meetings, they want to talk to the motherfuckers. No, give us the money, let us rebuild our shit, even though they fucked them over in the end and everything because they hate when black people stand up for themselves. But they didn't gentrify that shit or change it around.
Got you.
I started
Yeah.
homeschooling in
What you
middle
said.
school and had more time to learn about the real world. Not saying public school is needed, it just shouldn't be the default choice for most people. Yes, yes, yes.
It shouldn't be.
But
Bushwick in the building.
what's up, Kev? If you given the
He
right
100.
schooling,
Yeah, he's right. He's right. But you have to give the rights to.
right
Yeah,
schooling,
I'm about to say you have to give the right schooling because
Cause
People
like
could say they're gonna homeschool, but are you homeschooling your kids in the right way?
right,
Even though yes, homeschool is good for people
people, yeah,
if it's gonna be taught the right way,
right
and
way.
that is definitely a great thing because the kids get to learn
Mm,
more, not just be bonded to a classroom inside walls all
yeah,
day and
learning
not
starts
getting
at
enough
home.
light to the
Period.
brain because this is how they sucking
Mhm.
your brain in. When they put you into school for all them years, they keep beating into your brain every day. You don't have no light from the sun. You in the building 6, 7 hours a day, like you just running up and down and learn and
The
inside
thing
the
is,
lunchroom or gym, like
they
they
gotta come up
beating
with
this.
a new way to teach.
Yeah,
They gotta
of
make teaching
course.
fun. You
Yes, they
know,
have to make
kids will
yes.
like.
And that's one thing I'm gonna always advocate for teachers, especially public school teachers,
Mhm.
because they do need more funding and they need
Yeah,
more money.
they
Because
need.
there's no way in the world that a teacher today should be starting off with 50,000. Like here in North Carolina and shit, they got like $50,000 or
Man, the
something
teachers out here
like
in Texas, they getting breaded. They breaded up. They
that's what I'm
fucking.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
like maybe like in the bigger cities, but like here, man, them teachers ain't getting no money, man. They got to
Man,
teach all these kids. And these schools down here, these
yeah,
regular schools look like college campus.
yeah,
So
these.
you know how many kids go to this damn school
Man,
here,
you
and they
see
gotta worry
these.
about
You see some of these schools in Texas. You know, it's a football state. Football is a religion.
definitely.
These
What
motherfuckers
you
got
said. Learning
10.
starts at home. Period.
Yeah,
Of course,
they
of
got
definitely.
$10 million fields and $20 million alumni and shit like that. Like man, they out here
But
competing with colleges and shit like that. So it's like those type of schools you go, and these is public schools. We're not even talking
yeah,
about
that's
charter
not even no
schools.
charter school or none of
We talking
But
about
yeah,
public
definitely
schools.
about that though. Like you said,
Mhm.
learning start at home. Period. Of course, parents gotta be the first teacher. Parents
Yeah,
gotta stop getting mad at their
but
kids.
like
Like
I
when the
said, the
kids bring home the
district like
work,
it.
don't get mad at your kids. Like
Mhm.
if you don't know something, try to reach out to some to another person to figure
Yeah,
out this. Don't get mad at them and say, "Yo, you was there all day. You didn't." No, you
teachers
have
spend
to
more
teach them.
time with
You got
students
to,
than some parents. Yeah, because
of
some
course.
parents, but we could add
But it's
contacts. You
also
could have a
society,
single
though.
mother that's trying
Yeah,
to
it's
raise
also
two
society.
kids,
That's right.
so she
She
gotta
got to do what she got
work
to
two
do.
jobs to take care of them damn kids,
That's right.
and
It's
she
the
got
way
a bum ass
society
baby
happens
daddy.
sometimes.
So add some context on that.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I
Sometimes.
say. It's the way
Yeah.
society works sometimes. So, sometimes teachers are going to have to spend more time with the children
Hmm.
because the way society is set up,
Now, if
that
you just
people
say
have
ain't
to
shit mother, you
work.
just saying ain't shit
Yeah.
mother.
People have to, yeah, some of them is out there too, but you have to work 80 hours, 90 hours and
Hours,
shit 2 weeks.
you
And,
saying,
you know,
so you gotta
you
send your
at work
kids
more
to
than
them
you at
after
home. So
school
you have to.
programs, because this one job, all right, I could make ends meet, but damn, we gonna be struggling. So now she gotta work two jobs because she don't get no assistance from child support or
Definitely.
anything and shit
Yes,
like that.
definitely.
So we could add some context to why
You
teachers
want
have
to
no
jump into, all
problem.
right. That's cool though. But yeah, we definitely got to take care of
I'm
our
not
youth.
judging. It's true. It's
And
true. It's true. Yeah,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, of
it's
course it's
true.
true. But
Yeah.
the
I'm just adding
moral
some
point of all
context
that,
to it.
yeah, of course.
Why teachers?
But the moral point to all that is that we have to take care of youth and we have to lead them on the
Yeah.
right path. Like we
Mhm.
have to stop showing them
It got
what's
to
on
stop being an
TV and
individual
figure out
effort.
what's
That's what
behind
we
the
got to
TV.
stop telling you. It got to stop being an individual effort. We got to come
Yes.
back to
Yeah.
being a
So,
community.
like when they were saying earlier about people being no, what they said, hold on, schools are designed for your kids to follow the footprints, their
Uh,
story.
their story, everything we learned is broadcasted in museums, galleries, statues, etc. Yeah, yeah.
Of course, definitely,
If you just came in,
definitely.
I said that earlier that
Yeah.
schools
I'm about
teach
to
you
say he
how to
must have
be a
just came. Yeah, he
worker or a
just came
prisoner.
in.
Yeah, that's all they teaching you how to be a worker or a prisoner.
That's it. That's all they teach you how to be here
Mhm.
in the school system. Like like the school systems here, no financial literacy at all
Mhm.
in
No
our schools.
financial
Like
literacy.
that's the thing that we need to teach our children first.
Mhm.
People that have children now and all that, especially
Definitely,
young,
it
teach
takes a
your
village.
kids.
Yes, it takes a
Definitely takes a
village.
village, but people got to start teaching their kids from young. Like
Yeah.
every mistake that you made, you don't want your children to make those same mistakes.
Mm-mm.
Like
Mm-mm.
sometimes it's too late for you to go all the way back to correct it, but you can always make the future better.
Yeah.
You can't change the past. So always try to make the future better. So what you got to do with the youth today is teach them about how all these things work. Like about like if you want all this money or you want to be the certain thing, teach them how that shit works. Like you
Hmm.
got to teach them how this money can work for them. How they can what's enough money for you to
Yeah.
live comfortably.
Hmm.
Manage your money because you can be a billionaire and you can still be unhappy. You can
Hmm.
still not
I
have the
agree.
things that you desired in this world. You know what I mean? So
Nah.
that's what we have to teach the youth. What Shotborn said, we need to build our own schools.
What's up, Vi?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie. Of course, we need to build
What's
our
up,
own
Vi?
schools,
But
but
Dr.
building our own
Umar been
schools,
building a
and
school for 20
yeah,
years, and
I
we
wasn't
still
trying to
ain't
get
got
on
that
that. I
fucked
wasn't trying to go. I was
up.
trying to ease past that one and go around that one, but he fucked up and he put that down there. What she said?
Really
Really
build
build it.
it, no Dr. Umar.
No
Yeah,
doctor.
because we gonna get into that shit.
You
Fuck,
were
he been
trying to
getting
go past
mad.
that shit.
Yeah,
Damn,
man,
man.
man. Let's go to the next topic. Fuck Dr. Umar,
But
because we gonna
yeah,
be
we ain't
another
messing
20
with Dr.
minutes.
Umar. Yeah, because that's gonna be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He said, you
Yeah.
funny, Chris.
Yeah, VR, you know, man. I got a picture with that nigga, so I can speak. We shaking
Yo, hold
hands
on,
and
hold on.
everything. I spoke to my man.
You
So,
gotta shoot at that boy for
yeah,
that.
I can really speak on
Bro,
that
Umar.
shit. Man.
Umar
Yeah, fuck
bugging.
that
Umar is the
nigga,
biggest
man.
fraud in history, man. That
Man,
guy
that
there is
nigga
the biggest fraud. I'm telling y'all right now, Umar gonna pop up with a fucking white woman. I mark my
he
words.
already, yeah,
He
man.
gonna he gonna pop up with a white. All that shit he taught, he gonna pop up with a
You
white woman.
remember the dude from
I'm
Don't Be a
telling you.
Menace while drinking your juice?
That's Umar, yeah. You know, he ran and saved the no. The boy gonna pop up with a white woman. I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all, definitely. He said, in
In
the
the
words
words
of
of
Dr.
Dr.
Umar,
Umar,
VI,
VR.
you're blocked.
Nah, VI, my boy. I
Nah,
know VI, my boy.
we ain't yo,
But
we ain't messing
what's
with
that
that
next
though.
topic? Let's
The
get
next
into that.
topic is this one gonna be deep, man. A lot of people
Let's
might not
change
agree
that to the
with us
last
though.
one. That's that relationship one.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah,
change that to the last one?
last. Yeah, let's get to.
All
Yeah,
right,
we're
so
gonna close with that.
we gonna talk about current events right now, the
Yeah,
things
this is
that's going
a
on
few
today.
current events because we could get right through that current events. Some shit I seen. But they were saying that just some funny shit. What was Trump doing or some shit? But we never got into the Antifa shit. How they was trying to turn that thing into a terrorist organization or
That's what
some
I
shit.
like. That shit right there, I don't understand. If you give me the meaning of Antifa, they anti-fascist. I
Yeah,
thought America hates fascists.
fascists. Yeah, right.
Like,
So
I
don't
just
we
don't get
beef
it. Like,
with
I don't
fascists
understand.
or something? Yeah, right.
I don't understand how we can be against something like that. But maybe I don't understand it away because I don't
Right.
try to get into that. I don't want to be labeled no type of labels.
Or like just
Like
with some current events
I
about
tell
the
people all the
government
time, like
shutdown,
America
man.
is bad. Like
Yeah.
America is bad, but living in America is maybe better than somebody. Because if you live some other places and we
Try
did
to
what
go
we
be
doing
black
today,
and live
they
in
would have
China.
kicked our fucking
Yeah.
door in already, and they would have
Yeah.
snatched us out of here and killed our ass
Yeah,
already.
try to be black
So
in China.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean. So
Yeah.
it's problems here in America. We have to fix these problems.
Mhm.
No doubt about it. They need to get what is that? They needed to point the finger at someone.
Yeah,
What you hold on? What you mean by that, Cheese? What do you mean by that?
that they needed to point the finger at the black person, black people. That's why. I guess we the race that
Ice
they
gonna
need
be
to.
waiting for Bad Bunny.
But
Like, yo, this is crazy. And that was another thing too, though. Ice waiting for. First of all, Bad Bunny is an American citizen from
he's
Puerto
an
Rico.
American citizen from Puerto
Like,
Rico.
what is Ice gonna be waiting for to take him back to Puerto Rico?
Rico, yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with
Oh,
this
that's what
stupid
he's
orange
saying.
cheese grated face?
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
always hell. Oh, they needed to point. No, I'm hold on waiting for him to elaborate on it. He said they had to point the finger at who though? I
That's
know you're talking
something
about
like
what
that.
Bad Bunny. Let's see if he's talking about that. But
Now the
just to
NFL
elaborate,
trying to go international, man. They got a
that's what
lot
they
of
doing.
they got a
Yeah.
lot of pull in them Spanish countries, and they like fuck it, we gonna keep this up.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. He said talking about Charlie Kirk and the Antifa thing. They needed to point a finger at someone. Definitely, they needed to point a finger at
Definitely.
someone behind it, of course. And like I tell
But
people,
they didn't
even with
blame
the
that
Charlie
on
Kirk,
Antifa
yeah, they
though.
didn't blame it on Antifa, but
They
even
they
that Charlie Kirk thing is deep. Like I tell people all the time, to start off with all that,
Mhm.
I didn't agree
I
with
just tell
nothing that
people be
Charlie Kirk said.
careful
I
when they
tell them
say
here,
something is a terrorist
yes,
organization because
be
that's what they
careful
did to
about
the
that.
Black Panthers. You
Yes,
know,
they got to be careful. And none of those guys was terrorists. Like they
none of them
took out
guys
all
was
the leaders.
terrorists. Yeah,
Yeah, like I was just reading the other day. I said, damn, I forgot. Fred Hampton was only 20, 21 years old when they
21
killed him.
years old when they killed him.
Like
Yeah, so
that's That's
and
crazy,
the
man.
reason why you got school lunch programs and all these community programs and stuff was because of the Black
Oh
Panthers and
shit,
shit.
Lord
Like,
Cheese done put the sign up there. Oh shit, Lord Cheese. God damn, homie, you done put the sign up there.
yo,
Every
Israelite,
see, let me tell them one thing. Hold on, let me view that message. Hold on, they got another message hitting. Hold on, what Shabon said.
they
All
needed
right,
to point the
Shabon.
finger at
They needed
someone.
to. They did that to all the black leaders, of course. Talking about Charlie Kirk, but
Yeah.
let me tell. Hold on, let me get this
Yeah,
out real quick before
Israelite.
we go to that though. Wait, before we get to that. Um, people get people
Nope.
mixed
All
up.
right.
Like
All right.
people get like yeah, people get this shit mixed up with people criticizing Benjamin. They
Mm-hmm.
get that mixed up. Like I said on the last episode, nobody hates Jewish people. In
Oh
our
yeah, I
community,
just got
we
Lord
grew up
Cheese.
around.
You know, I'm silly. I'm lost in my
Yeah.
own mind.
But hold on for a minute. Like nobody hates the Jewish people. Those people in Israel over there, they go to work, they try to it's their government that people
Yeah.
don't like. It's not
Mm-hmm.
nothing about like nobody's anti-Semitic because they say they don't like what's going on with
Mm-hmm.
what the Israel government is doing and how our seem to be people that's supposed to be working for us, our politicians, they
Mm-hmm.
defending Israel more than they defending America. Like, how can y'all send those people 3.8 billion where the Israelis have free college, free
Mm-hmm.
healthcare, but in America, y'all telling us we can't have those same things, and we are
Yeah.
sending this country constantly money, and
And
they
then
put
when
it in the
Israel
words of
come
they
over here,
saying they
when they
are
come over
sending
here,
money
they get
for
food
defense
stamps and all
weapons.
that other shit and
Yes,
everything.
and that's what I try to tell people. I'm like, are they fighting for us? Like, how in the hell do they have universal health care and we don't have it? But like I
Man,
told
they
one of
get
my homeboys
reparations
yesterday,
if you get the Jewish
yeah,
people get reparations every
of
month. They
course,
get a check
you
from the
damn right.
Holocaust.
But I was telling one of my homeboys the other day about the same thing. I said, like, people like I was telling them like they have to stop mixing that up though. Like seriously, they have to stop mixing up that people criticizing the Israeli government over they bothering Jew. Like nobody hates the Jewish people.
Hmm.
Like I don't see that. And I ain't see that growing up in my
Yeah.
neighborhood because the Jews grew up, they was right down the
But
block
see,
from
that's
us.
another motherfucking
Like,
thing
you
that's
know,
wrong with
nobody was
y'all.
bothering these people.
Y'all worried about Israel blowing up shit, man. Man? What about little Tyrone going to shoot little CJ? Fuck, man.
That's what I'm saying. We
Fuck.
pushing about all over, like we worrying about all the top world events instead of worrying about things that we can control
Mhm.
in our own spaces. Like, forget about all that other shit. Like, forget about all that, all that world event shit right now. Ain't nothing we can do about that. Whatever
Like
these
pray
guys
for the
got planned to
family.
do,
Like pray for the family of that young girl that killed her mother, man. That shit is crazy,
yeah,
man.
that was crazy too. Yeah, I seen that the other day, man. That was wild.
That's
But
bad.
yeah,
Swiss
man. But
cheese
like,
her mother. Pray for the family of that people like that and shit like that. But we could get on to that other topic because current events, we done.
yeah, we
The
staying
other
on there
topic
on the
going.
current events, or you want to go to the other one?
Nah, we go to the other one because that's probably
The
gonna
la-
take the rest of the.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, because people might get a little mad about that one. I had to circle that one on the paper. But yeah, but this one right here is gonna be
I
about
already know VI, man. Them niggas
what
is
Vi
bugging.
said. Yo, Chris, that shit crazy. These YNs in New York City out here wilding.
Yeah, I already
Definitely, man.
know.
Like that's why we talking about Vi. You see, you came on a little late. We was talking about the youth and all that.
Mhm,
Like, it's nobody leading the youth. Like these people out here is allowing that shit, and
mhm,
people are getting into the wrong business instead of people getting into them young boys' heads and you like, yo, listen, Shorty, that's not right. Like these niggas
mhm,
is shooting up blocks and shit while people got their babies outside and all that. Like
mhm.
that shit gotta stop. And
Like
this and
niggas
it's
didn't
another
do that.
thing, but
Niggas
it's
had
all
some
about funding
morals,
and shit. Yeah,
but
we
it's
had morals in
morals.
back in that time, and they always talk shit about like I tell you the time, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but they talk shit about the Democrat. Most times when Democrats is in the office of being the president, shit running better. Cause I grew up
Mhm.
during the fucking Bill Clinton era.
Yeah, I grew
You
up
know,
during Clinton,
early in
and
my
that
years,
felt
I
like
grew
the
up in the
best
Clinton
time of
going
my
going into the
fucking
George
life.
Bush. We
Yeah,
had a fucking time of our life growing up in the
in the
in the
'90s.
damn 90s.
Hmm.
So this shit that's happening today, like, it's no funding left in the neighborhoods. They ain't no after school programs. And we got our so-called celebrities, they giving back to the hoods. But what the fuck are they giving back? We not
Hmm.
receiving none of this fund. This the youth ain't receiving nothing. Let me see what they said. All right.
What they
Scared of
say?
these
These niggas
YNs.
in the scared. These niggas scared of the.
Sometimes, yeah, you're right. But you know what happened? They let the shit get too far out of control. They
Mhm.
let the shit get too far out of control. Now it's out of control. It's no telling somebody what to
And
do
see,
no more.
because you got the
And they
niggas that's
influenced
under
by
you, you got the niggas that's under you that's 25, 24, still thinking they YNs. They don't even realize they
yeah.
not YNs no more.
You're a grown ass man and you out here talking some
Man, I never
nonsense.
seen so many niggas that's 24, 25 that's bums in my life. I don't know what the fuck to say to myself. If I'd have been them niggas at that age at 25, I had my first child at 25. Man, that shit is crazy.
And some of them dudes think it's all right to live like that. And
Mhm.
that's the shit that we was getting on earth. That's why I said VI came in a little late on the
You
youth
know,
part.
VI, we was hustling and shit at like I seen it's too many drug addicts I see at 18, 19, 20, 21 niggas on
Yeah,
hard
you
drugs.
and that's another thing. The youth now, they like back then, we wanted to
Mhm.
be like we seen in the movies of Paid in Full. Like we was like,
Nigga,
yo, we
Paid in
want them,
Full came out. Everybody
motherfuckers,
thought they was
yeah, everybody,
about to be rich
you like,
for
yo,
it,
yeah,
man.
yo, we gonna be doing our thing. Today, the young niggas is taking those drugs. That's why they out
Mhm.
here bugging out. They popping pills, they fucking doing perks, they drinking lean. These motherfuckers are crackheads. They don't have no time to make money. The youth is turning into fucking crackhead killers. That's their fucking problem.
That's
They
their
need to stop being
problem, man.
crackhead fucking killers. Like these little motherfuckers out here are taking the fucking drugs. Like we wanted to be the opposite. We was trying to make money off this shit. The youth is taking the drugs and killing each other.
Yo, I ain't even trying to play
Hold on,
niggas or
let me see.
nothing,
Hold
but
on. What he
I
said?
remember they don't just smoke weed no more.
I
Nah.
don't care what nobody say. Soon as Chicago got lit, everybody started dick riding them. Definitely,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
With three
That's definitely
kids.
100% right. And he said they
25, I
don't
was
just
just
smoke
getting my
weed
first job with
too no
three
more. Yeah,
kids.
that's
Yeah,
what I
it
was
makes
getting at,
sense,
Lord
man.
Cheese. Of course, they don't just smoke weed no more. These young
Mhm.
dudes are taking the hard drugs and they out here bugging out. They take the hard drugs, grab the fucking 30 clip, brah, brah,
Like,
start bugging the
you
fuck
know,
out,
growing up, like
chasing people up
niggas,
and down the block, broad daylight,
like
running the
when
food.
did lean
You know what's
become a
happening?
city thing? Like when did
That's what I'm
lean become a
saying.
Brooklyn thing? Like niggas
Yeah,
in
that shit started
when
down
did
there
niggas-
somewhere. Like my
it's a
motherfucker.
Texas. It started right here in Houston, screw and shit like that.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying. Like this
that's
shit
a
is
third. That's
crazy,
some
yo.
third war South Side Houston shit. And niggas in New York talk about give me a
Drugs and drill
line.
music. Fuck these young. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what we.
man.
Of course, bro. That's exactly 100% right. Like I don't understand this shit. Like I said, we wanted to try to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers don't even care about me. They just think they want to be the toughest super gangster. And think about the end of the day, and that's why I try to tell all the young guys, you could fuck with 30, 40 dudes and call all of them your brothers. When
Mm-hmm.
it's time to go to court and y'all all get caught in that RICO charge, and the police sit a motherfucker down there and he say, yo, listen, all your mans is facing 50 years, 60 years. You came to us first with the deal, they gonna 6-9 you. Yo, we gonna give you 18 months protective custody, and we need you to
Mm-hmm.
come to court on everybody.
Yeah.
And the first nigga to sit down in that chair is gonna get the deal. So
Mm-hmm.
all of you
You
YNs
know
out
what?
there today, stop rolling with it's
And
no
y'all
way you
niggas
can
is
have
really
30,
pussy
40
because y'all ain't
brothers.
gonna do nothing to him anyway. He gonna be
That's what
back
I'm
home
saying. He gonna be
living
back home.
good,
You see,
living good.
Alpo
Yeah.
lived good for years. I'm gonna be the
And
king of the
Alpo
country. I'm gonna
didn't
run
get
around.
killed because he didn't get
None of that. He
killed
didn't get killed
because
because of
of
no street shit.
the free shit.
No.
Nah, that was
Niggas
over
was
some
scared of him still.
yeah.
Riding around bikes and all that. It was it's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool to be
Niggas
still.
gonna
That's what I
come
tell them
home and
today.
yeah, nigga,
I'm
man.
not with none of that shit. I'm not on no I'm not no I'm nigga, I'm a civilian, but I will hurt you if you play with
Hmm.
me, man. Like what
I
they
know how to
said down
really.
there.
Everybody want to be a
Just
tough guy. Yeah, Vi first. Let me go back to Vi first
we
thing. He
gave him
said
the
I was
follow. It was in New York City after we became. Of course, yeah. Everybody's a tough guy, and yes, we were the trendsetters in hip hop. We was talking about that
Mhm.
earlier, where New
Mhm.
York created the hip hop, and then shit got wild out of control.
Yeah.
Then hip hop became about all this money. These white guys came along and seen, yo, we can make money off of these fucking fools. You know what? Let's do this. And then they the ones who behind the drill music who promoted that shit to be put into our neighborhoods. And
Mhm.
now, from like I told them, after 2012, 2013, this shit went out of control. Like you got little guys that's 12 and 13. They put down the basketball and the books and they picking up 30 clips now.
Yeah.
It's over with. That's the
It's
problem.
over.
We need
Mhm.
to take that shit away from our children. We need to take that shit away. All that stupid drill. Yo, listen, take that shit the fuck off. We ain't
So
listening
many
to none of that
rappers from
bullshit.
Florida in the past 2 years either died or went to jail for a long time. Yeah, that shit, man. Not
Yeah,
that
a
shit is
lot. Yeah,
crazy.
and they
And
promoting
now
that
they
shit
got a whole
still.
RICO charge over this nigga
Yeah,
Fulio murder.
that's what I'm saying. Whole Rico charge behind that shit. That's what I
Yeah.
said. Like, and you
Not
think motherfuckers ain't gonna tell when they hear that word behind it? You
not
got some
all
of
the
them dudes
youth
ready to
are.
drop down.
Not
Go
all
ahead.
the youth are YNs. We have a few young men we are proud of. Highlight some positivity. Oh yeah,
Of
definitely.
course.
Like what
No,
I was
we
telling
definitely do that. Of
earlier about the
course.
23. That's why I brought up that topic
The
about the
23-year-old
23 year
man, the
old I
23
met.
year old dude.
Little kid that I met that he was going that he's in the church and all
See,
that doing the right thing. He trying to get his own clothing line, and I'm gonna help him out and shit like that. And then he just hit me up, said he was going to Bible study today. So that's somebody that we
yeah,
can highlight
that's what I was saying, and
that's doing something good.
that's his choice
Mm,
to go down that path, and that's
mhm.
his choice to live like that. And what we supposed to do, we supposed to salute that young man
Yeah,
because
and
that's the
support
path
them,
that he
man.
want to go on. Instead of
Mhm.
people like, yo, hey, yo, Lil Ryan, man, yo, you a dumbass. Why you going over?
Mhm.
You could come with us. No, let Lil Ryan go down that path that he's on because the
Mhm.
path that most of our young generation is chasing is something that they will never accomplish. They're gonna
It's
chase a dream because everybody want the same dream. And
you
I gotta
can't
tell people all the
attain it.
time, they gotta stop looking at other people's dream and thinking that they dream is they dream.
Yeah.
Everybody dream is not your dream. So you have to stop. So if you see your man pick up some clothing and he not a stitch clothes together, he's selling clothes, he's doing this thing. That don't mean you can pick up clothing and you start to compete with your man or something.
Mhm.
Figure out how you can go with your homeboy and he could put you on game or something because that's not your dream. That was his dream. That's his craft. So you have to figure out what's your craft in life, and that's what we have
Yeah.
to start teaching
Master
these
your
young boys out
craft,
here.
man.
That's right.
Master.
You master your craft. Like you cannot have, and then they listen to people who already have money. Oh, you need 7 businesses to survive. So now you got this young motherfucker running around here. This motherfucker around here robbing people. He's selling drugs. He being a rapper. This motherfucker over here. He want to sell food.
And
He
that's
want to do
another thing,
like
like, bro, like I
you don't
got
know what
so
the fuck he
mad
want to do in
today.
life.
I was listening to like I had to leave because I was listening to this older nigga. This older
Mhm.
nigga telling I ain't gonna say nobody name or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah,
but this
yeah. No
older
doubt, no doubt.
nigga telling this young nigga, oh man, go get disability like me. You'll always have money. I said, no, you won't. I said you'll be fucking broke getting $1,200 a month. That's what you happy with that for the rest of your life?
Shit
And
is
then you're
stupid.
not even gonna get that because you younger than him. They gonna say, nigga, we gonna give you $500 because you're still able to work. Don't be listening to these old ass people tell you no dumb shit. Go get disability and you'll have no. You gonna be happy with $1,200 a month, dude.
I'm
That's
telling
only
you.
that's barely $24,000 a
A
year,
year.
nigga. What
And the
the
way
fuck?
prices are going up, you think $24,000 a year is going to cover you? Just like now, we in the middle of a government shutdown. You think
Now you can't even
you
get
don't?
that fucking social
That's what
security
I'm
or
saying.
disability.
That shit is on withhold right now. He
Mm.
said, "Yo, Nelly, I
Man, I
told
told
somebody I
somebody I
wanted
wanted
to
to.
fix my credit to get a food truck. The dude went and bought one because he had the money. Yeah,
That's the
you see
shit.
what I mean?
Hmm.
Because he heard your dream. That's why
Yeah.
sometime, bro, sometime VI, we don't have to say our dream out loud because
Wow.
everybody is not our brother.
Brother, yeah,
You know,
niggas is
that's
not your
why we
brother,
have to have
man.
us. People always want to have a circle. Fuck your circle. I want to have a square so we can stand in each corner and see which motherfucker is the
Yeah.
demon in the middle of the
Yeah.
square. I
Niggas
don't
just
want to
do
have your
shit
circle.
like niggas just do shit just to, like that's why I don't give a fuck because 9 times out of 10 the motherfucker can't do half the shit I could do anyway. Niggas be retarded. Niggas really
What you
be
say?
retarded, man. That's what it
Sometimes you
is.
can't tell people your
Sometimes you
plans.
can't picture it. It
They
probably
didn't.
didn't work.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
that's
just
what it is.
saying.
Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
some
exactly what I
bullshit.
just said.
Like
Yes,
like
definitely.
you had
That's
the
crazy.
idea, and just because he had the bread, he went and brought the like that's some whole shit, man.
That shit. What self-made said? Vi, he
Never
got
mind.
you. Yeah, he got. Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's some
man.
bullshit. That's why I said people gotta realize, like seriously, like we definitely need more brotherhood. We need
Hmm.
black men to express more of their feelings.
Hmm.
Like we need to have real brotherhood where we can sit down and we can have, like I said, people could come on here. People we could come up here. We can have a conversation. We could join all these brothers in here and we can have a round table discussion. We sit at these tables and people tell us what's really going on in their life. And like you don't have to give us all the personal details and shit, but give us
Yeah,
a little insight so we can give you a opinion how from what our perspective may from our perspective.
yeah, like
What you
yeah, that's
said?
definitely.
Then had the nerve to ask me. So I went to work with him on a
No,
fuck.
you bitch ass nigga.
Man, listen, man, I fuck around with a flat and all his tires on that truck. Fuck is wrong with you? Then you got a nerve to do that?
Like, son, I probably would have been like, you, man, oh man. Let's get into our next topic, fuck, because that's I got so
Yeah,
much.
cause that shit crazy. All right, y'all, yo, fellas, though, man, this is why black fellas and black people are getting on here. But this is the question right here: why black relationships don't last?
Mm.
Let me see what the public got to say before we answer to that. I hear me again, y'all. Why black relationships don't last? See if people got some answers. I want to hear some real answers out there, not no crazy shit.
Yeah, why black relationships? They ain't gonna be ready for that one. Is that true? Yeah, I think it is true.
Some perspective is true, but shit does last. Cause I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta tell you today, October 1st, like me and my girl, we celebrated 15 years.
Oh, so I brung the yo, man.
So
My
yeah, like so
mind, yo,
15
that's why I
years.
said great minds
You
be
know,
thinking alike.
shit,
Yeah.
shit happens like, and people gotta understand in relationships, even with any kind of love, but especially us as black love, you have to
People be
learn to
having
listen.
everybody in their business. That's
Yes,
one.
that's
That's
one
the one of
thing.
the reasons.
And social media.
Social
Social media
media.
plays a factor in people's homes. See, people
Social
have to
media.
learn
Social media is probably one of the biggest reasons
the
why
biggest reason why. But
relationships
people
don't
have
last.
to learn, people have to learn how to take social media out of their home when they dealing with personal situations at home.
Mhm.
Like I said, me and my girl, we both got so, but we don't attack each other and we don't say
Yeah.
nasty things about each other
I'm
and
not
shit like
gonna
that
put my
because
business. I'm not gonna put no
yes,
personal
like
shit on social
you
media.
don't put personal business about the person that you supposedly saying that you fucking love.
Yeah.
Like because something you love, you're gonna cherish it. You know what I mean?
And then you gonna have the nerve to bring your funky ass back in this house in my bed and try to be cool with me after you done made me look like a motherfucking
Yeah.
whatever you done
What
made me
Bi
look like
said.
on
For
social
me, people
media.
don't compromise and sacrifice for the other's happiness in social media. That's what we
Yeah.
getting on 100%. People have to listen to each other, and that's what
Hmm.
makes love work. When you listen to each other, love is gonna work. People got to stop yelling at each
Yeah,
other and just have conversations. Like when you feel somebody is getting too heated, you got to say something like you probably break that argument, make them laugh, even though they pissed off and they don't want to laugh, but just break that
and
shit
turn
and
off my
say something else.
Wi-Fi. My shit. Nah, I had to
Nah, you
turn my
good
Wi-Fi off. I was when you be walking away from the crib
from
and
the
shit.
crib and shit.
But yeah,
Hell yeah.
like niggas don't man, I don't know, man. Like y'all was saying,
What you
like
said?
people don't
Easier said than
compromise.
done. It is easier said than
People
done,
don't
but you gotta,
compromise. But the biggest thing I think is right now is this 50-50 shit. This is a
yeah.
conversation that is going down the
But
50-50 shit.
and this
That's
is
that
where
I
I always have an
do with
argument
that's
with,
a
and then when it be women be saying, "Oh, but my father or my grandfather." Listen, when grandpa was paying those bills in 1965 and 1975, grandpa bills was equivalent to somebody's rent today. And that was all of grandpa bills. That was the car, that was the house, that was the lights, that was the gas bill, that was the spending money, that was the go to the grocery store
with a
money.
thousand
That
dollars,
whole
that nigga was
thousand
taking
dollars, he
care of
was
the
taking care
whole
of everything.
everything.
Today, if you think somebody is gonna have these kind of apartments that's out here today, people a one bedroom. Fuck it, let's go to a one bedroom. A one bedroom, $1,900 in some of these places because you don't
Yeah.
want to live in a fucked up place.
You don't want
Nobody
to live
want to
in a
work
hood.
hard or
Yeah.
try to get great things, and you want to live in a place that's fucked up. Where when they giving you a 1 bedroom for
Yeah,
seven
you want to be
fifty,
able to
you
walk
don't
to the
want to live in
store
that
like
shit. Yeah,
you want to be
you don't.
able to walk
Yes.
to the store like
So
me while doing a podcast or some
yes,
shit like
so
that.
that
You don't
thing
want
with
to.
the 50/50. He said rent was $68. Yo, Ron is fucking stupid. Always saying the rent was six. But yes, rent was, but I'm saying house payments. House payments was hundreds of dollars, not
Yeah,
thousands of dollars
I
today.
remember
Like,
when a whole house was like, cause a whole house was like $500 for rent.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell people today. That shit is not happening. So if you think somebody's gonna go out there and work 80 hours a week and take care of you. And it goes both ways with men and women. With the woman
Hmm.
side, you think somebody gonna work 80 hours a week and get your hair, your nails done? That shit is expensive nowadays. I didn't even
Yeah,
know the price of that shit. My
but
girl said, I'm like, damn, that shit cost that
like,
much. But
if you go instead of paying her nails, pay her car note. Shit,
that's what
fuck.
I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, you can pay the car note or some shit. But yeah, fuck them nails and hair shit. You do all that
Yeah.
shit. That's your
And I
fundamental
think that's what
activities. You should have
females
your
be
money for
getting.
that shit.
See, let's
What he
get
said?
that right too. That's
The
what
topic is
females
a lot because women are
too
we said
complicated for one.
complicated for
Black
one.
woman never realized
Realize
the
the feminist.
feminist equality movement was not meant for them. Yeah, but
Yes, it
yeah,
wasn't.
the Margaret Stranger bitch, yeah, that white that didn't even like black women and all
Of
that.
course,
Did
definitely.
Planned Parenthood and all that. But it's
Yes,
just deeper than that. It's just that women, they get the wrong things mixed up when they say they want a man to provide. Me providing for you is not getting your funky ass feet and hair and nails done all the time. Me providing is taking care of these bills and making sure we got a roof over our head and somewhere to
yes.
sleep. And
Shit
you
that
know,
grandpa did, but we
it,
doing it with twice as much of the fucking money and less pay that grandpa
yeah,
had. No,
yeah.
no, no. Matter of fact, we getting paid the same shit that grandpa getting paid
Hmm.
fucking 60 years later.
Yeah,
Because if you want to
and
move the
your
needle,
grandma
it's the
didn't
same
always
kind of
have her
pay.
nails done. Nah, I need
No.
a
Yeah.
black.
Yeah,
Your
definitely.
grandma
Grandma
didn't
wasn't
always
worrying
have her
about that
nails
shit.
done and shit
No, she
like
wasn't
that.
worrying about that. Grandma was at home taking care of business.
And they had one car.
That's it. He
Hmm.
said, with more headaches.
Hmm.
But that's
What are you
not
looking
true
at?
though. That's not true. Like I said, I'm not gonna just beat down one side because it goes both ways. Because just like we talking about women getting their nails done, you got some dudes who try to do the same thing and they trying to be womanizers and they go and they fucking be sitting around all day and they ain't doing shit. These motherfuckers playing video games and not caring about what the fuck is going on in life. So it goes both sides. Like both people have to be an equal party. And
Yeah.
once one person feel like they doing more than the other person, that's when the trouble starts. Times have changed. Of course, times have changed. Nah, no, that was just fucking just fucking around. I
Nah,
know,
but
Bia.
it's
I
just
know.
like
Yeah, times definitely have changed though.
it's just like that, man. Like that's how I think females get the wrong thing of what is a provider, and if you can't get her nails and shit like that, oh, you're a bum ass nigga. Nah,
A
but I could
provider
pay,
is
but I could pay these
about taking
bills
care.
though.
That's right,
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
care of the bills,
bills, and
doing things that you need to do.
yeah, not giving you. I take care of my woman, and she
What it
take
say?
care of me.
I don't
Period.
agree with the Bible all the time, but Adam told Eve they have everything they need, and her response was, "Yes, but it still isn't enough." And yeah, you 100% right on that. What it says? You said times have changed. Oh,
I
hold on.
take
I'm
care
sorry.
of.
Hold on. No, no,
No,
no, no. Go back to the big comment she wrote right here. Black independence woman. You see that, Chris?
cool.
What Tasha wrote. Black woman independence.
Oh, black woman independence has increased significantly. We are earning more financially than black men, and as a harsh as it sound, a lot of us feel like why go 50-50. Yeah, and then the thing is that the blue collar black woman is thinking she became too good for the blue collar black man.
Yes.
Somebody that's working, that's doing the same kind of blue collar work as you, think that she's better than you. So she could be a post office worker. That's a blue collar job for you people who think that post office is the greatest job in the world. It's still blue collar.
It's still
Your
blue
ass
collar.
out there doing hard labor.
You
all you
goddamn
metro
right.
workers and all of that, you're blue collar workers. So that, so when they try to shit on you, oh, because I got a city job and da 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 da, you're a blue collar worker, motherfucker. I'm a white collar worker. Know why? Because I sit behind the office. I sit behind a desk in a cubicle all day. So so don't try. So and that's the thing where people get it twisted is that, oh, you make good money because you're at the post office, but you're still a blue collar worker. But because so you shitting on a nigga that's a garbage man or sanitation or that's doing some
And then the
construction
yeah.
or doing all that. But man, you
And they
just
say,
work
and
for.
then they always say they go 50-50. They can do it themselves. But all right, you
Mm-hmm.
can do it yourself, but paying 50% of something is better than paying 100% of something
Percent something.
because you still have 50% of something that you can put away.
Yeah.
So with the 50% that you are paying, you can still
And then that's
pay,
the
you can
thing, like,
still hold 50% of something and put 50% of something away,
and
or
then the
choose what
thing
you want to
is,
put away. But
do
paying
what you want to
100% of
do,
something,
right?
you don't have a chance to put 50%
Mm-hmm.
away. Because when you got to do 100% of something, it's impossible for you to put 50% away because there's no way.
Yeah.
When you're doing 100%, you only going to be able to save 10% of that.
And
So,
just do what you like. Some people like me,
do what you
I want to
do
get
what
with
you feel.
somebody that's worth it that I feel like doing 100% for.
That's
I'm not
right.
just that's
And
that, and that's me.
and
That's
and
my
I'm not gonna
opinion.
lie, like and
Mm.
I tell people all the time, like if you in love with that person, you let them. Of course, the first thing you want to do is be a provider.
Rider,
And
yeah.
every man is taught, especially us as black men, we are always taught to be a provider.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen for
Yeah,
everybody like that, but most times, as our upbringing, we are taught to
yeah.
be
But
providers.
if
We
you
are
get with
taught
a
to just
great
go and
woman
provide.
that, like, if you get with a great woman that want to
What's that?
motivate you to do
A
better
black
and
woman
things
earning
like
more
that,
than a black man is
like if
actually
you
not
see,
true. Men
like if
still
you
making
see
more
her.
money. Real stat is black women and women in general own more homes at the homes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that is true. Why he retract? Oh, he took his message back.
Oh no,
Divorce
but
and
what?
courts rule in favor of the woman usually.
Let me see what
Yeah,
he
okay.
said. Hold on,
Nah,
let me
but
see
you can
what
go
he
back
said.
and read it. You can read it
The
for me.
black woman earning more than black men is actually not true. Black men still overall make more money. The real stat is black women and black women and women in general own more homes at their homes. Now, I think the stat is where that about volume. If you go by
Woman,
volume, if
if
you
you
go
go by
by
value,
volume,
yeah,
it more black woman is making more than the
more
black
money.
man.
And
Yeah, but the top
one thing
paying,
I
but the
can
top scale black
is
man is
still
still
black
gonna
men
be the
still
top.
making it. But
Yeah,
one thing
but you
I
got
can
more
say
black
for
women.
black women is black
Mhm.
women are the most educated
Hated
people in this
people
country.
that, and that's a
And
statistical
that's a statistical
out of any
fact.
white, out of white
Any
woman,
white woman or anybody,
woman,
black
Asian
woman,
woman, black
that's
woman are the
right.
most
Black women are the
educated,
most educated women
educated
in the
woman.
United States of
Yeah.
America today.
hmm But yeah,
Divorce and
but
courts
yeah,
usually ruling
like,
women.
cause
Yes,
you might
they
have,
usually do.
like, in that bracket out of 10 people, you might have a man that's making 120, but you'll have six black women making 105, and then you'll have
Hmm.
five more black men under them that's making 60,000. So the drop
Yeah.
would be extremely different. That's what
Yes,
I think
definitely.
that's what she meant. I think that's what she meant
About money. I think it's
because
about unrealistic
it go back to the
expectations.
educational thing. A lot of black women got education, so they go get white
Yes,
collar
that's right.
jobs
Of
and shit
course.
like that.
That's right.
You know.
But what she said, I don't think it's only about money. I think it's unrealistic expectations. Of course,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
sometimes it is. Of course it is
You
sometimes.
watching Instagram and you thinking you could be Cardi B or one of these Instagram models that mess with these rich niggas, and you ain't got
Love and hip hop shows like reality TV fucked up some of our generation with that
you
shit.
ain't
Those love and
you.
hip hop shows and all
Know
those
what's
other
the
shows,
crazy thing with
VH1,
females don't
MTV's.
even understand the chances of you running into a millionaire, you better off playing the lotto.
That's
If
it.
you're not gonna be in them
That's it.
spaces, you know. So
That's what I try
you
to tell them. Like, how the fuck can you be with a millionaire if you around motherfuckers who making $30,000? Like,
mhm.
I can't be a millionaire yet. I'm not around those. I'm trying to figure out how to still manage money. I'm trying to figure out
How
how
the
to
fuck you
learn how
gonna
to
hang
do this
with?
with money
How you
and
gonna
manage
hang
the
with
money.
millionaires and
I can't hang with them
they
yet.
spending what you make in a year in a night?
In the night, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't.
You can't like
And that's
unrealistic
where it comes.
expectations.
And
That's
that's what I'm
that.
about to say. It's unrealistic.
Like
Like, y'all gotta stop doing this shit.
everybody want a 6 foot nigga in America. break down the stats. Only 15% of men is 6 foot. And then if you even want to break it down even smaller, if you like black men, let's go to 5% of that 15% is over 6 foot. And
Well, damn,
then
I'm
with
one
the
of them
black men,
5% motherfuckers then.
yeah, and then you want to break it down even smaller, the 5% of those black men that's over 6 foot, 2 or 3% of them niggas is in the NBA or NFL or something like that.
That's it. Them
So,
niggas being
so that's
entertained.
why. So, know why females you have a hard time finding a nigga over 6 foot is because they entertainers or some shit like that.
That's
That's
it.
that.
You ain't gonna be finding looking for
The
motherfuckers
niggas in
say
your
like you ain't
hood,
gonna
the
find these
niggas in the
motherfuckers.
hood gonna be niggas in the hood gonna be between 5 foot and 6 foot. But Nelly, y'all was blessed over there. Y'all motherfuckers 6'3",
Yeah.
6'4", but
Hell
that's a
yeah.
rarity. How many motherfuckers in the
Yeah.
hood was walking
Hell
around
yeah.
tall like y'all? You
Not a
know,
lot. Shaq. Most women want
the
three,
three
six,
six. Yeah,
six,
they
six.
definitely want a
Yeah,
devil.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they definitely want a demon.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
The three sixes, 6 foot, six figures, and six
oh yeah.
inches.
Oh. I don't know that. See, I'm not a
Yeah,
female,
yeah.
so I
That's
wouldn't
that
know
shit that
about it.
females be saying. That's that female shit. I be listening to her ass. That's why I know about shit like that.
6 foot, 6 figures, six
And six,
inches plus.
yeah, but
Six
most
figures.
people in
What?
life
I
is
just
not gonna
broke down
make
the
six
six
figures. Yeah,
figures.
that's what
I
I'm saying.
just
That's what
broke
we was
that
talking
stat
about. That
down to you.
like
I just
most
broke that
men
down.
and most people not gonna make that kind of money because people are living in fear. And
Mhm.
one thing about fear outweighs a lot of things. People have to stop being in fear and start living for the shit that they're talking about. Like stop saying
Oh,
I can't do this, I can't do that, and
like
start
yeah,
to
like
take all
we
that shit
just
out of
jumped
there.
on this podcast and said, "Fuck it." That Charlie Kirk shit was a topic that made us say, "You know what? We got to do this
Yeah, we gotta
podcast,
do
man.
this. You know, yeah, we
America,
gotta
it's
do
time to
this.
do it, man."
2 out of
Like
three
that shit.
ain't bad. Laugh out loud. Sometimes they gotta take what they get.
Yeah.
Like my man Cat Williams said, you going to give up on a nigga that's 80% and he got 20% fucked up. You
Or
gonna
you
leave him alone and you gonna fuck around and find yourself with a nigga that's the opposite. That
is
nigga
it?
20% good and 80% bad.
Because bitches get
And that's
sorry.
why, yeah, no,
Females
you
get blinded by the
good.
bag. Females
Yes,
get
and
blinded
that's
by
why,
the bag.
especially, and it be especially with our women, like they gotta stop getting blinded by that shit. That's why
Mhm.
certain relationships don't be lasting, especially with the like with our black women. Like we have to stop looking at like I said, we gotta stop looking at these TV screens and these phone screens, and you thinking you are these women, and
Mhm.
you think the guy next to you supposed to just get up and
And
magically
then some
do
of these
this, and
women
both
ain't
of
even
y'all working the
doing.
same
Some
job,
of
so
these
both of
women ain't
y'all,
even doing
you
what
know.
they living. They ain't even doing what they showing and things like that. They over there like living on an air mattress and shit like that. An air bed, I call it. That's what I call it. An air bed.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You see some of these people house, man. You see some, you like, you know, you deserve to be on the queen status, and look how you carrying yourself. Like you gotta carry yourself a little
I
better than
want
that.
someone that already got all they shit together where I could just come and add on to that. Fuck it.
That's it.
I just want to add on to you, man. You already got your shit together.
But
All right.
women ain't going for that though. They like what? Like I got what I got over here. What you got?
Yeah, I got my
They
own
trying.
shit
That's what
too.
I'm trying to. That's what. And yeah. And
I
they,
have my own shit too. But shit, we could
gotta
put this
figure
shit
out though.
together and do. But that's what it is, man.
Yeah,
She
like
make
a lot of
thirty
the men ain't
thousand,
out
but
there
she want.
answering nothing though, man. We got some men up there, man. Y'all ain't answering why the black relationships don't be lasting, man.
Mhm.
Like why black love is not lasting. We need more black love. We need more self love, and we need to be having these families. Like we gotta have these families together. She said out there, they don't care if you have money.
And I
They
hate
may treat
that
some of
word,
us
Taj.
women,
High
couple of
value man.
pass them
High
around or
value,
something. But
value do not make money do not make you a high value man. Because you
that's
got
the
a
thing
lot of
about
niggas
it.
that suckers
Yes,
with money.
that's right.
Values come from the person you are, what you
That's a
have
hundred
to
percent right.
give. And it's how you treat your mother, how you treat your daughter, how you treat the other woman in your life.
That's right.
That makes a high value man, not a nigga that was in high
Just
school that
throwing
ain't get
money
no
and shit.
pussy. They ain't get no pussy and then got older with some money and now he think he a high value man. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah,
no.
and that's what it be. Like people confuse value with the money.
Mhm.
Money doesn't have a value. Money is endless.
Mhm.
So if you think you could get a man that's making six figures, how much of the six figures do you want him to make? Like how much pressure are you gonna put on that man to make this six figures, and how much pressure he's gonna have to keep
Mhm.
maintaining that six
And how
figures,
you
to
gonna
try to
help
keep
them to
maintaining that.
maintain
That's what I'm
and how
saying. Where is the management? People could say they want people with six figures, but how are we gonna manage to keep this six figures?
figures?
Because
Yeah.
maybe
Are you
this
just
six
gonna be
figures
trying to
is
be
enough.
spent running up the bag and all that? You think?
Yeah, like every time you see somebody with something new, or you gonna want a $30,000 bag because we got 900. After a while, that shit gonna go. You still gotta
Yeah.
pay taxes on this money,
Got to pay
so
taxes on
that
this
shit is
money
gonna
every
go.
year. So how
You
we
know what I
gonna turn
mean?
this nine hundred
Hold
thousand
on,
to
what's
one
up?
point eight bill? Hoes don't care about morals. They surely don't.
Yeah, they don't care about no more, and that's the problem. Our black, like some, and mostly, like I don't really care about the other communities when it comes to shut down. I be looking at like some of the shit that's being promoted from our black women. Like I said, all the black women rappers they got right now. You got Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and
Hmm.
all of them rapping about the same
Sexy
shit. They
red,
promoting
you
Sexy
know.
Red. They all promoting
That's why I
a
said
bunch of
about the Cardi
garbage.
B thing. Everybody
Yeah, like
happy
that
with a
shit is
pregnant
garbage.
woman, a married pregnant woman. You know, that's just shows you what the
Yeah,
dating pool is like right there, man.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
fucked
Like
up.
that's why I said
Y'all
shit like that.
congratulating a married pregnant woman by another man.
Yeah, like that's nothing to congratulate about. Like I tell people all the time, like when I be looking, I be like, yeah, like that situation kind of fucked up. But
Mhm.
I'll be like, man, I don't really want to get into that shit because
Yeah,
at the
because
end of the day,
Offset he doing some foul shit
yeah,
too. So it's
he doing what he doing too.
do
So
too. So it's like, man, that's
but
that whole shit. That's
most women get beat down for that shit though. You know how that
hmm
shit go. Hold on, let me see what
yeah.
they said. Put up there. It got, and I know that. All right, and y'all men pay them for sex.
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas out here that's paying
Yeah,
for
it's a
sex,
lot. Yeah,
man.
hell yeah, it's a lot of them, and
That's
they be
why the
having these
game is
Instagram.
fucked up. Because a
Yeah,
nigga,
all these Instagram model girls and
the
all that.
first
Y'all
thing
giving them
niggas is using,
like,
oh, what's your cash at? That's how
yeah,
they
like
getting these
let me
hoes.
tell motherfuckers today, like my man Eddie Griffin said, in the words of Eddie Griffin. It might be some $500 pussies. It might be some $1,000 pussies, but it's nowhere in the world that you see you giving women $500,000, 500,000, $100,000. You buying them expensive cars, like y'all fucked the game up. Like that shit took it higher than tricking. And
Yeah.
when women think those are the standards that's set, and you
Hmm.
think that's happiness after you've been ran through and motherfuckers
Scammers.
left you, and
Scammers fucked the
10
game up,
years from
man.
now nobody don't know who the fuck you are, like
Now you're
none of
trying to
that
get a
shit gonna mean
square
nothing.
nigga. Yeah, it's
What my
not
boy
just the
Lord said.
music. It's not just the music black men listen to, not just rap either. R&B talks about breakups, but nobody listening to
Yes,
R&B.
I'm saying nobody talks about R&B no more. Some of these women
Nobody.
these days can be easy manipulated.
I
Of
pay for
course.
sex, so what?
This motherfucker stupid. Nobody listen to you, Ron. But dead ass though.
Yeah.
Now you right, Vi. Some women are
Well,
easily
you need to manipulate it,
manipulated. They
and then
manipulated by seeing certain standards that they think this is a regular man who's working a job,
hmm
taking care of his business every day, a hard worker. You thinking this man's supposed to provide the 100K for you, or he can't be around no more.
hmm
Like those are not the standards that we supposed to set to have strong love and strong family and moral support. Wow, what it says? Hold on, I ain't read it. It says, and y'all men pay for sex. Hold on, what it says? They don't care if he have money, them high value. No, we read all that.
yeah, we read all that.
Yeah, we read all that stuff.
Yeah, the last comment was I pay for sex. So
Sex.
what?
That was the last one. Yeah, but then Lord Cheese with the R&B thing. Yes, like
Yeah.
they got away from that. Like music changed. Like they
Mm-hmm.
don't promote R&B. R&B is for suckers, and they soft
Mm-hmm.
now, which we need more R&B and stuff.
Niggas
Like
don't want to. Niggas
yeah.
would rather put on a rap song. You know, like how you gonna put on some
Oh,
music?
it's a message right here. Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on, here we go. I just
Oh,
had to put it up. And y'all
all
men
right.
pay them for sex.
If y'all be around females, y'all know they listen to R&B.
And so
Mm.
hold on. So none of y'all
And
wonder if Suki had good coochie. No, nobody ain't
No.
wondering. The hell no, you don't want that shit. That shit
Damn,
is
these
whack.
comments coming up crazy. So if y'all around
Yeah.
females, y'all know they listen to R&B. Nah, most of the females I listen to them is listen to rap just like me.
Yeah, I'm about to say a lot of them don't want to listen to the R&B. Like, I don't be seeing them females every time they ride by in the car. That shit, uh, it's Friday night
Young boy,
live at
yeah.
33. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to hear that dumb ass. Like, I don't got no problem with
I ain't
Glorilla,
got
none of
no
them. Like, I
nigga.
fuck
No
with all of
nigga
them.
ain't got
Like, I
me.
fuck with them, but it's a
Yeah.
time you like, man, that shit sounds stupid,
I
man.
don't
Like,
know
that
why
shit is
these
corny.
ladies. I don't know why these ladies. It's easy. You don't have to have the bag. It's how you present yourself and how comfortable you make them feel, and how to make them feel real comfortable. It's true facts, vi. True facts.
True
That's true.
facts, of course, 100%.
I listen to '90s R&B all the time. Me too. I throw
Of
on some
course,
Jodeci in a minute.
every time I'm coming home from work, that's what
Now
I
I
playing.
listen.
Come on,
Now
I got the
all I
Luther
listen to
Vandross
R&B
station.
and yeah.
I got
Now
Luther
all I
on that
listen to
motherfucker
R&B
strong
and
every night. I'm coming home
reggae.
from work. What you
Y'all
say,
laugh at
Bennett? Y'all
Tyrese.
when he
Nah, we
express
don't, I
himself.
don't laugh at Tyrese when he expresses himself. He just be funny when he expresses himself. Those facial expressions he be making and all,
Yo,
and all
Tyrese be
that shit.
wilding, yo. I ain't gonna lie, that's my boy though, man.
We
But
all
yeah, like we need
we
to get
all
back to
R
shit
and
like
B.
that.
Yeah, like back to like I throw in some Jodeci or some shit like that or something like that to get comfortable. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
definitely.
a down south thing. Maybe.
Nah. Well,
No.
maybe I don't know. Yeah, because it's too much boogity boogity bye and all that crazy shit going on.
Nigga, nigga,
Shoot 'em up, pow pow
nigga
pow.
throwing
It's
some
too
little
much of that dumb
TJ
shit
for a
going on.
female. He trying to
Yeah,
be
that
for
shit dumb.
romantic.
Hold said maybe it's just a down south thing. Probably it is. It probably is.
Talk to the everyday working women. They are more down to earth. They just want a good man. Oh yeah, I talk to them all day, man. But the
Yeah,
thing is,
definitely.
you can't. If you see a pack of lions, like homeboy said, if you see 10 lions walking down the street, you're not gonna try to separate the good one from the killers. That's the problem. Too many good women standing next to the 304s with the same. They want this with the same values and
Yes, you
shit.
can't.
So.
You have to. You like I tell woman like with woman, y'all can do whatever y'all want. Yes, women free to do whatever they want, but
Mhm,
y'all still frowned upon certain things. Like you have
mhm,
to say, like women's supposed to be something sacred.
mhm.
Like everybody in the world don't supposed to see how your woman look and on the TV. So me, that's why I tell
Take it,
people my view
Ron.
on
Take your
that is a
freaky ass
very
to sleep,
confused. Fuck
man.
Ron said. Yeah, I listened to
Take your freaky
it.
ass to sleep.
This motherfucker is crazy, yo. Granted, I've only dated older woman than me, 28 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sometimes you need that. You
So
need
you
to date
got
a
the
little, yeah,
experience of
because
yeah.
yeah, like some of these younger, like bro, these younger anything under 25 is gimme.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
That's it. They don't got nothing. They life is not like they life revolves around reality TV. So that shit is over with. Like you, like that's why I tell these older cats, like y'all, like man, leave that shit alone, man.
Long,
Go
right?
find
Yeah.
you some real love and make
Like
this
you
shit work.
like you 35 trying to chase a 23 or 24-year-old, you're
So
gonna be
VI, you
broke.
was
You're gonna be broke in 2 months. I'm just telling you that right now,
that's
nigga.
it.
You
That's it, bro.
35 chasing a 24-year-old, you'd had the bag, is gonna be
That's
gone
why
in
we
two
got all
months.
them
And
TV
she gonna
shows.
be
You see all
gone.
them fatal attractions and shit. That's why these motherfuckers are killing these young girls and doing
Mhm.
weird shit
Now I
because
know some of
you
these
just stay.
old females have these young girls mentality. Definitely. That's another
Yeah, yo,
thing that's the
and that's
problem,
another
man.
thing. These women that's our age, that's getting up there in the 40s, mid 40s, they gotta stop that shit. Like they gotta stop promoting that bullshit. Like a lot of them is still not grown. Like people can be grown, but people have not grew up yet.
But there will always be men that give, so they will keep their hand out, going broke for the community, pum pum. Yeah, man.
Of course,
That,
that's gonna always
and
go
we
around.
gonna stop getting
And
on the females. We gonna get on some of these niggas too
yeah,
that be
some of
out
these
here
niggas
doing
too. Yeah, I'm about to
these.
say that. Yeah, we ain't gonna just get on the females only
Like
because
these
there's some
niggas be
niggas too.
selling the females a dream and all that.
Of
Like they
course, and
doing
they
all
gotta
that.
stop that shit. They gotta
Mm-hmm.
definitely like men gotta stop that shit. Like men can't be selling these women all these dreams and creating and we gotta start having like no disrespect to nobody with anybody out there, but we gotta start having plans when we making more
Baby.
creations
Yeah.
of ourselves,
Oh, yeah.
because poverty is a real thing, and
Thing.
poverty is happening because people are having all these new creations, and y'all trying to figure out ways how to take care of something that you created where it's too late already. This shit is already here. So if you're not ready to like grab onto that woman and love that woman, and you think that woman is gonna be the woman for you the rest of your life, don't go into something deeply committed like that and make a
Yeah.
creation and then you leave that creation over there. Like shit, I know, I understand shit happens in relationships. Like, so we're not gonna sit here and blame nobody for that shit
Yeah,
because shit
yeah, we
happens.
are the living proof,
And
Ron.
that's
Sometimes
right.
the plan fell because I'm a living proof of it. It happened
Sometimes it's the
twice.
plan.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
happened
That's right.
twice
You're
to me,
100%
man.
right. I like how people in general used to be early in the 2000s and 90s. Yeah, of
Hmm.
course. Yeah, that's the shit that that's the shit that we love
Like
to
if
talk
you
about on
like
here.
back in the
Like
early
we
two
have to.
thousands, if you was a side chick, you wouldn't even know the nigga name. You just know his name is Slim. He come by, hit you with the 40, fuck you, then he out. Nowadays, side chicks getting the same treatment that the wife get. That's why the
That's
game
what,
is all
and
fucked
that's
up.
where it's fucked up at, because you got niggas out here loving hoes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing. Like, some niggas don't want won't admit that shit. But these niggas gotta admit that you niggas is loving hoes. You niggas out here dying
Yeah,
over hoes and loving
oh
hoes.
yeah,
Like, y'all have to find love real. Stop selling those hoes, those dreams, and
dreams,
find you
yeah.
a righteous black woman. Like, I'm gonna promote to find a righteous black woman.
Just
I
black
don't want you to
woman.
find nobody else
Don't
because
find
I
a
don't.
woman where you thinking,
Yeah.
oh, cause she ain't
Like,
got
I
it.
don't give a shit.
I'm
I don't
yeah,
give a shit who
nah.
you are. I don't care if you one of my white friends and you listening to this shit. Find you a righteous black woman
What
too, bro,
woman? Yeah,
because you gonna have to hang on to somebody because your ass about to be washed away. So you better find you a strong black woman too, bro.
to keep your legacy going. That's what
Word to
you better
mother.
do.
Men love
Men love
hoes. Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
that's the
Of course
truth.
men love hoes.
What your
That's the shit
girl
we.
said,
Yeah.
she should be a hoe too. Sometimes she want to be a hoe. Jasmine Sullivan. Y'all
Yeah,
gonna make
like
a
that
hoe
shit
out of
sound
her. Y'all
crazy.
gonna
Yeah,
make a
like
hoe out of her. That's what it is.
like, no, that's not shit that we supposed to be promoting to.
Because the
I'm a
hoes
young
be
woman.
winning. These hoes be winning. That's the craziness of
Yeah,
it.
but like back to some of the men. Like, we gotta, like, especially in our community. This is why our youth is fucked up, because of some of the black love. Some of the black love is not lasting. Like,
Mhm.
we having these children, and like I said, some situations is becoming fucked up, and then some situations is just souring out. And then other situations, motherfuckers just can't stand each other, because most people say, like, once they be having kids, shit be changing.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I wonder if that shit is true. And I look at people be around, sometime it be true. Like, people have
Hmm.
children and shit change. And you're like, yo, damn, these motherfuckers is in love with each other
Hmm.
5, 6 years straight up. And now they got a kid, and now they can't stand these motherfuckers in
Advantage
court.
of them.
Yeah, like, we have to learn how to stop having these arguments with each other, us as men. Like, sometimes men bring their emotions out because sometimes we go to work and we don't feel like men, because you have motherfuckers staying over you. You got somebody telling you what to do and shit. Then some men come
Yeah.
home and they react to letting that shit out at home because they want
Hmm.
to show that they the alpha dog. No,
Yeah.
sometime if you have a rough day or some shit at work and
A
you
nigga
could get
crash
you
out,
come,
man.
yeah, you come home and you talk to your wife. Like, you don't come home and you be like, yo, fuck out of here. Fuck you talking about, yo, where my fucking food? And like, you gotta learn how to channel your emotions. Like, you have to, like, us as black men, we have to start thinking with our emotions, not letting
Mhm.
our emotions think for ourselves.
We gotta
Like, listen
learn
to
how
that
to
shit. We have to learn. Yes,
we got to
that's what we
learn how
have
to
to learn how to do.
communicate better being in black relationship. Some men like myself got to stop being defensive. That's all,
Yes, and
man.
that's
That's
a,
me
a
too,
lot.
man.
That's a lot.
Black men, we
Another
get
TV
defensive
daddy
so quick,
show that
man.
hoes are
That's
winning, but they are not. Some are not happy. Of
yeah.
course they not. But
But
I'm
yeah,
like,
like
hold on 1 second for that. But we're gonna elaborate what Vi just said on that one right
yeah,
there. He
like that
said
communicating,
some
like
men like myself gotta stop it. Yes, and
yes,
that's one
we are
thing,
very
and I'm not
defensive,
even gonna
man.
lie, that's one thing I learned in these past 15 years. I had to learn how to stop being like that, like, as a man, like, being defensive of everything. Like, because, like, when me and my girlfriend like when we first got together, or like probably 5 years in, have disagreements and shit, and I be like, nah, I don't want to hear that shit, or I jump to a conclusion and be like, yo, get defensive. Over the time, it took time. And I'm not gonna lie, I'll be 37 years old this year. It took me time in this 15 years to grow, to know how to listen. Like
Yeah.
us as black men, we have to, like I said, we have to start thinking with our
Mhm.
emotions and not letting our emotions think for us.
Cause some of
Like
us move
you
off
have to
emotion
flip
and
it
then
around.
we've been
Yes, flip it around.
crashed out and all
You
that.
think with your emotions. You gotta think for when you're about to lash out. Something can happen behind that. Like it's gonna be a
Mhm.
consequence before you lashing out. Like everybody not gonna just take you lashing out, bugging out. So those emotions that you got pent up, think about them first before you let all those emotions go. Like defense mechanism and all that. Like you have to stop being on the defensive. Be more open. When you let, like when she's telling you things, be open. Like because like I'm not gonna lie, you
Mhm.
have some of the good women that's still out here, and some of them some of them try to like teach us to be more gentle and shit. And men
Mhm.
be like, yo, I ain't soft. No, we're not teaching you how to be. They're not teaching us how to be soft. They just teaching us how they like to be treated, and
Mhm.
vice versa. Women got to know how they men are feeling. You got to ask questions. That's one thing that's big in my household is that she asked me, "Quite yo, how you feeling today? Everything is good today. How was your day going?" That's the
Mhm.
shit that we need to hear more. We
Yeah.
need to hear that more. That's what creates black love, and that's what's gonna make black love strong. Not watching these TVs and watching all these celebrities and all it, because a lot of them people is not even happy. Like I said,
Mhm.
people have money, they don't know how to manage that money, so they're not happy. They gotta work the rest of their life. They still
Lies.
gotta work.
Yeah.
It's people with millions of dollars that still cannot stop working because they don't
Mhm.
know how to manage that money. And
Because
that's
they
why,
got $1 million of debt
yeah,
and
and
man.
that's why those people still don't be in love. They could be
Mhm.
married seven, eight, nine times. They not in love. They I don't know what are these people chasing to be married all these damn times and loving all these different people. Like
Mhm.
you can't be chasing that.
What did Vi say right there? Tosh.
None of
None of
them.
the hoes is happy. I believe that they are for them cameras and
Yeah,
bags.
he was responding for her. Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
you never trust
definitely.
a hoe that'll smile for a camera. She'll fuck you, then turn around and fuck the janitor. Pusha T said it first, man. He
Yeah,
said
like
it.
that
He
shit is
said it
crazy,
right,
bro.
man. Like they all, any woman, that's a major turn off. If I go to your Facebook or Instagram and you got pictures of yourself revealing, I already know what type of woman you are.
The woman
So
you
you,
are, yeah, I already know.
Mhm.
Like you gotta be careful with that shit too. And that's what scares a lot of us as black men. Like black men don't admit it. Like people be showing on TV that people want trophies and shit. But most
Mhm.
black men are conservative at heart. You
Mhm.
don't want to, like, you got that woman the way she looked, but you got her now, and you don't want to show her off to the world that the way you
World,
probably
yeah.
met her,
Mm-hmm.
because like she caught your eye in that perspective, like, oh, damn, now I got you. I don't want you doing them same things.
Same,
Like, let's
yeah.
build together. Let's do
Let's
something
build
together.
something together. Yeah, you
And
know.
most black men scared of that, so they walk around in life and like, they gotta be the macho man. We gotta be like, nah, fuck that. I don't love no bitches, nigga. I get hoes, fuck
Yeah,
bitches.
I get hoes. I get all these hoes. Women
Yeah,
fail when they don't show their man appreciation. That shit fucking yeah. That's the
of
worst thing a
course.
woman
That's what
could
I
do. If you
said.
tell her some shit when you vulnerable and then
And
she
she
use
throw it
that
back
shit
in your
against
face.
you, that'll
Like,
end
come
that's
on,
gonna
bro.
end everything in that relationship. You'll
It's
never
us
trust
against
her
the
again.
problem. That's right, Ty. That's right. It's us against the problem.
They
They
rap
rap
about it in
about it.
songs, proud to sleep with their boyfriend, friend, or yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Sexy
Like,
Red to tell you, man.
yeah, like that shit is crazy,
Fuck
bro.
my
That's
baby
not.
daddy. Like when did
Yeah,
that
like,
culture become fuck my baby daddy? Nah, it's
that
never
shit is
fuck my
not
baby
cool.
mother.
That's
Nah,
not
that's
cool shit.
she raising my
Yeah,
children. Why is fuck my how is it fuck my baby mother? Hell no. She gotta raise my kids and everything like that. I don't
yeah,
yeah.
that shit. I don't understand, bro. I'm really trying to figure that shit out. Like, how did that shit become a thing?
Just
Like,
because it didn't work out with
Let me
us,
see.
it could still work out with somebody else and shit like that.
What is that? What Ron
Failed,
said?
failed nigga reading is fundamental, VI.
It's stupid, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's just where it come to. No
Yeah, that's
appreciation.
it. Yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to have more. We have to have more of that shit. We have to have more like discussions at home. Like y'all have to have more discussions instead of
Man,
people
give
having,
yourself a round of
uh,
applause too, right,
you
man,
know,
Nelly, man, for doing, man. You
you
somebody
already
that's in a
know.
relationship. You gave some good advice out there. 15 years. That's
That's what I'm trying to
strong,
tell people.
man.
Like that shit, it's not. And every day in the 15 years, you have to find something like you don't have to find something new every day, but
So who do you
you
black
have
men
to make
vent to?
Who do
Me,
we
I
black
vent.
men vent to?
I ain't
shit.
gonna get and tell nobody names, but I got somebody I vent to.
Yeah, like me,
I got a
shit.
little,
I
I got a
don't.
little
We
lovey
don't have a
dovey
lot of
dovey.
people.
But we need to
Mm-hmm.
start getting that though.
Yeah,
I vent
I
to my
vent to.
wife.
That's good. That's
That's
good.
what
That's
you're
the person
supposed
you're
to.
supposed to. You're supposed to.
Hmm.
But we also got to start having discussions amongst us as brothers too,
Hmm.
to vent to each other, to let each other
Yeah,
know, because sometimes it's shit that you don't want to tell your wife that you probably going through.
yeah.
It's some
And
shit
like
that
your
you probably,
niggas, you could be
just want to
more
have your
comfortable
homeboy,
telling.
you and
Yeah,
your, yeah,
and
because
that nigga might be
those
like, yeah,
conversations with your
man.
wife should always come easy.
And Nelly too.
You already know, big bro.
I stare in the
Definitely.
mirror and vent to myself or my dad. That's real.
Yeah, that's real. That's real right there. And all of it, like most of us as black men, we vent to ourselves, but you need
Yeah.
an outreach though. And your dad is a perfect
And
outreach.
sometimes you need that eureka moment also, man.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
shit where everything that
Y'all need
clicks
the circle
and
from the shot.
Yeah, we definitely do. We need to get them chairs and sit around as the black men, man, and be chilling, man. And just, have this nice round table discussion.
yes,
Would be
VI, we
outside.
got you, man.
See a therapist because I don't want to vent to real talk. I really.
Morning. I got a
Yeah,
morning.
bro. I understand that. And that shit is real, VI. And that's the
That's
shit that
another thing,
you
like,
and that's the shit that you really have to go and get out, bro, because like and definitely, bro, to you, bro, I understand the shit that you really going through right now in life.
mhm.
That shit is hard. And I
Yeah, I
can't
understand,
even
man. December
and
2022,
yeah,
I had to take my pops off of life support. If
that's what I'm
nobody
saying.
ever had
And
to do anything like that, that's the hardest
it's
thing
something that
you
I
going
can't
that you have to
understand
do in your
to
life,
live with.
man.
And that's things that
And it's
and
2025, and I
yeah,
still that should still fuck with me. So
that's
I
what I'm
can
saying.
never tell you how to
Yeah, so
grieve
that's
and
why I tell
mourn
people grieving
and
is
mourn.
real.
And yeah, you
Hell
know.
yeah. If helps, sometimes you yourself already have the answers.
Of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely do got the answers.
It's
It's
okay to
okay to
cry.
cry in the
Yeah,
shower.
definitely.
Tears are the best.
Definitely it
Mhm.
is. Definitely it is. But after all that crying and doing tears in the shower, you still need an
At the
outreach
end
after
of the
all
day,
that.
you got to get up. And you still got to get up and live life, man. Don't let that shit stop you from doing what you need to do. You know, because a lot of us could hold on
Mm,
to that shit and not be the place where we at, where we are
mm.
today, and shit
Hell
like
yeah.
that. So losing my pops, that was hard, man. That was my best friend,
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Bring
So
me some water. I need some water. Bring me some water. But we'll be outside. Shit,
shit,
I
I
break
break
it.
down in front of
Anybody.
anybody.
That
That shit
shit
don't
don't
bother
bother
me.
me at all.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But
man.
see, breaking down, breaking down in front of people is different
Hmm.
than you grieve, because nobody can still tell you how long it is
You
gonna
can
take for
grieve.
you to, yeah, grieving is forever. And it's so unexpected, and that's
Yeah,
definitely the
man.
truth,
Cause
because
some
and
days
you
I could
can
just
never
be,
tell
yeah.
nobody how long it's gonna take for
Mhm.
them person
That's
to
facts.
grieve or to get over what's going on,
Yeah. Cause I be
especially
just
when
sitting
somebody
some
is gone
days, man.
forever. And that's why I tell
Yeah.
people, when I always try to explain to people, going back to what we was talking about earlier with the religion side.
Hmm.
Religion is a thing that's put in people's head because people don't know. So
Hmm.
people follow that because they say maybe when you leave this place you will see them again. But the fear of that is not knowing. This
Yeah.
is why I tell people alone, I don't mess with that kind of thing, because I still have that fear of not knowing. So I don't want to listen to, because all you people who saying that shit into the churches and everything, y'all don't know.
Hmm. That's what I be telling people, man.
Yeah,
That's
so that's
that's
the
why I
biggest
broke
fear. And
down
that's
that.
why grieving, you can never tell somebody when to stop
Stop
grieving a
grieving.
person, because
Hmm.
grieving can last a lifetime. You have to just learn how to live with
Live with
grievance.
grieving.
And
Yeah.
that's the only way you can get through this life, and you don't tear yourself down, and you don't go jump off a roof somewhere, or you don't go and learn. Because at the end of the day, I know people dream about these people. People might hear their voices in the air, and them voices is the good voices. Always listen to
Hmm.
them voices in your head, because that's those people that you grieve and telling you it's gonna be okay. You gonna get through life. So
For me, it was
you know
just
what I mean?
having
Like
to
us
hold
as
that shit in for 3.5 years. Now that's
yeah,
some hard shit.
yeah, man. And like I said, that shit is hard, bro. That shit is hard. You 100% right.
It's just said for comfort, no guarantee you will see them again.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
That's right. Just said for comfort. And that's why I tell people at funerals, at the funerals and things, if you believe all that stuff is true that your pastor told you for all them years, is no reason to cry. Because why
Hmm.
would you cry that somebody passed on to another place, and definitely the way we have been treated here? So if
Hmm.
it is a better place than this, it's no reason to cry. This is the time to celebrate those people until you get to see those people again. If you believe in the word that they've been teaching you your whole life. So that's what I always tell people. At a
Yeah,
funeral,
Lord
people
Cheese.
cry. What you said?
That's why no one can really say you live what's no one knows. Yeah, that's a whole other topic for another day because I gotta that we could go deep onto that. So you just gave me a topic to discuss for another day.
Yeah. And what you said, I
Because
believe I
actually,
will see them
this
again because it
physical,
gives me hope. That's
yeah.
right. And that's where we have to live off of. We have to live off the hope. You have to live off the hope and the love in your heart to,
Because actually,
to
this
you.
physical form is your third life. So we gonna go back to that topic another day,
Yep.
Lord Chief.
Facts at cheese. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because this
100% on
physical
that one.
form that we live in is your third life, and then you got two lives before this, and I'm gonna
We
break it
cry
down.
because we want more time. And that's you
Yeah,
right. 100% right. And that's what we try to tell people.
because you
You have
didn't
to
get to
stop
like
worrying
that
about
time,
all of the
man.
things. That's why I say you have to stop worrying about all the things that don't matter, like the money, the jewelry,
The
the cars, and all.
jury
Because you will give any money that you ever made in your
to
lifetime
have that person back, man.
to hear them one more time.
I would give all the Teslas and all that shit back just to see my pops one more time.
Yeah,
You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Just to
Like you
sit
know, you
down.
think people don't really believe that shit? Like you will give anything.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, we definitely. That's definitely good. We definitely gonna talk about that. That yeah, you live once. Yeah, because we probably yeah. But good show tonight, man. We can wrap it up, man, because I got some things to do early in the morning. I got to be up like 5.
All right,
Mhm.
hell yeah, no doubt though, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that shit tonight
I
though. Y'all
thank all
like,
of y'all for appreciating and interacting, man. That's what we need
yeah,
more of.
definitely. Like I
That
said, this one of the best ones yet, man. We gonna have
yeah.
more like these, and we definitely gonna have some more topics for people to go. Yo, but definitely, like I'm gonna definitely go through some more shit. We going,
Saturday we
we got
do
yeah,
every
Saturday,
Wednesday and
every
Saturday,
Wednesday, Saturday, 8 p.m. I mean,
18.
I'm sorry, 9:30. We gonna push for 9:30. We gonna stop telling
9.
people 9 o'clock. We gonna
Yeah, we
push
gonna
for 9:30 Saturday p.m.
cause it really be me. I'll be the one. Y'all gonna find me in the house one day. I just be on my shit, man. You know, I be in the motion. That's the
You
type of.
already know though, bro. Yeah, but yo,
All
put
right.
somebody I give it up.
All right. Good job.
One of the shots up in the air, yo. But good job tonight, man. We trying to make this shit better and better, man.
All
That's
right.
our goal, and we gonna stick at it, man. Like this is one of the goals that we want to do, and we gonna work at this shit, and we ain't gonna quit, man.
All right. Y'all
Like
be
I said,
good,
like
man.
and hold on, one more thing before we go. I appreciate everybody who interacted with us tonight. I appreciate all the viewers who popped in. I appreciate the comments, the back and forth. I
Everything.
appreciate, and I just want to tell the people out there, I'm not trying to be negative or nothing, but don't fuck with us when you see us somewhere else. Just
Mm-hmm.
letting y'all know that now.
No.
Like the people
Jump
who
on
here
that
with us now,
train now.
that's what I'm telling you. Get on there now, man. Get on there now because
The most
this shit
slept
gonna
on
go.
podcast, man. I'm
I'm telling
telling
you,
you.
man. Tell y'all again, black and talkative, man. Y'all gonna see this shit one day. And y'all gonna be like, yo, man, I know them. We tried to get everybody on here. We trying to
We
get y'all on
tried.
here now. We trying to get everybody on here now. That's think they somebody and you ain't really nobody, but
Yeah.
you know, we trying
Hmm.
to get you on here and we trying to build this shit from the ground up. You know what I mean? So
And my fat Joe boy.
Train is coming, my fat.
you already know.
You
And
know it.
listen, yesterday prices is not
Not
today's
today's
prices, in the
prices.
words of Fat Joe. So just
Joe.
remember that, y'all. Yesterday prices is not gonna be today's
Today's
prices when y'all see
prices.
us doing our thing. So get with it now, man. I'm telling y'all, we invited a bunch of people, man. So get with it. Like me and this guy know a lot of people. We know thousands of people. Like we should
People.
have more people up here listening
Yeah,
to us,
man.
man. Like y'all spend your time out there on the gossip sites and all these other sites. Like come up here,
Come
listen
listen
to
to
these two
somebody
black
that you
brothers,
know
man.
that yeah, that somebody
That's
that you
right.
know
Like,
that
don't
really
get that
got
shit
some
from somebody
intelligence
else
from
who don't
you.
even know you alive. Like, these people don't
Yeah.
even know y'all alive, man. Like, come up
Mhm.
here, chill with us, man. If y'all interact with us, we could be funny. We could do, it might be funny. Shit might
Mhm.
get a little uncomfortable, but we gonna always be respectable. We gonna
Mhm.
respect your opinion. We gonna respect your point, and we gonna go
Yeah.
from there.
Thank you. Yeah, today's price won't be tomorrow's price. And tomorrow's price won't be Friday's price.
You goddamn right. I'll be sharing this channel to help y'all grow. I'll one day start my own channel and jump on live with y'all.
Yo, man,
Oh,
I
facts,
appreciate
brother.
that, Lord
I
Cheese. Yo,
appreciate you,
definitely,
Lord
man. Yo,
Cheese.
I
Definitely,
definitely,
man.
definitely appreciate you, bro. We appreciate that love. And we appreciate everybody who been fucking with us, man, from day
Uh,
one, from the ground up. We believe. We gonna believe. I hope y'all believe in us.
all right. Put
All
that
right,
shit
yo,
in
my
the
boy.
universe.
You
It's a
already
wrap.
know, my boy. Yo, it's a wrap, bro. I see
All right.
y'all.
All right. I holla at you.
All right, bro.